We're back.
Welcome.
Welcome back to the hiatus. Julia's back too. I don't know if you heard her.
Monolith Film Podcast. Monolith Film Club, rather.
Whatever we call it.
We in the club now.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hell
The club.
yeah.
Oh, shut up, dude. In the club, 50 Cent.
In the
Oh,
club,
there you
50
go.
Cent, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think I was saying?
Anyways, we're reviewing 28 days, weeks, and years later. We're doing a triple feature, boys. Triple feature. Let's go. Ignore my cat. She's a bit in heat, but she's not gonna be that annoying.
Fancy.
It's kind of a meme now. It's because she's like a character in the show almost, I feel. So yeah, we're reviewing 28 days later, 28 weeks later, 28 years later.
Yeah.
Because 28 years later just came out. It's almost Halloween too. Kind of, right? It's like in a
Close
month.
In a
and
month.
half.
Kind of.
2 months.
Right.
Kind
2
of.
months.
But knowing us, the episode's probably going to release during Halloween, so or October.
I'll save it for Halloween.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, the 28 days, weeks, years later movies are
Fuck off.
zombie flicks. They're not your traditional zombie
No.
where it's the risen dead, but they're it's a
It's like a virus.
rage-inducing virus.
Yeah.
Infected.
Yeah,
Not jobs.
but it's essentially a zombie flick. Do we want to do one by one or talk about all three at the same time?
I mean, I think we can do all at the same time.
Do all at the same time.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're kind of old enough. I think the first one at least is classic enough that we don't even need to like
Yeah.
give it a big fucking thing. I think.
Really?
We don't have to, yeah, we don't have to give it a wide berth, but we'll give you a little synopsis.
Sure.
Yeah, like quick synopsis. So
Synops: Cillian Murphy wakes up from a coma 28 days after the infection breaks out.
Yeah.
The infection is released by a group of environmental protesters who break into an animal testing lab to
And they-
free the apes, but little do they know that the apes are infected with the rage virus.
Yeah.
The virus transfers to humans and then completely destroys the UK.
Dumbasses.
So Cillian Murphy wakes up 28 days after that happens.
yeah.
To basically the apocalypse.
Yeah, and what's interesting is that we're gonna get into it, but what's kind of ironic about the 28 days later thing, Julia, stop touching the fucking tripod. I think they called it 28 days later and did that whole thing because, according to my mother, they like scientists like even today I think they calculate that it takes 28 days for an infection starting for it to spread around the world if a zombie infection were to happen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why it's called 28 days later.
Oh.
I believe. I'm 99% sure.
Yeah, of 4 weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that from the first infected to taking over the whole planet, they calculated simulated that it takes 28 days for it to get to the whole planet.
That's the fastest time.
How long did COVID take? Longer than that.
That was months. Yeah.
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 I think
Because it's COVID-19. It only hit
Yeah.
us in 2020.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
true.
definitely more than 28 days.
True. But back then in the early 2000s.
So the scientists are wrong.
Dumbass.
Global warming isn't real.
I mean, they proved themselves wrong and right because 28 years later came out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But, yeah, so Cillian Murphy just goes on to survive, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But you find out that, of course, the humans are the real monsters.
And for the worse and better for humanity.
28 weeks later happens 28 weeks after the events, after the virus breaks out, and it's about the U.S. military taking over the UK.
That's a bit of a jump there. So
NATO run.
they've kind of contained it to the UK,
Yeah.
and because the UK is now contained, the US took over military operations for that to repatriate some of the people because they have a area that they've been able to get good back to normal. So the U.S. military is helping them out, kind of take back the country, wipe out the virus and stuff like that. And then they have most of the refugees in Spain and stuff like that. And the story centers around the dad, who gets his 2 kids back, but the dad, there's a flashback where the dad left his wife behind to get killed by zombies in the beginning. And that's a sick fucking scene with the fucking mom looking at the dad with this fucking look, you know?
First, that's the best scene in the whole fucking movie.
It might be the best scene in the whole
For
movie.
sure in the whole movie.
But, so the 2 kids come back, and the kids are like, "Where's mom?" And the dad's like, "Oh, she died. This happened, right?" but the dad doesn't admit that he left the mom behind. He just said that she died. And then, I know it's supposed to be quick, so I should be quicker than this, but what had happened was that
Julia.
fucking Julia, dude. The kids leave the good area to go back into the quarantine's infected area. They find the mom. They bring the mom back with them to the main area. The mom infects the dad out of an act of revenge. She was infected, but she has like the special blood.
Yeah, she's immune to it.
She's immune, but she has the infection. So she bites the dad's lips as they're kissing, as revenge, and then that breaks out a whole fucking thing. And then by the end, Paris is infected as well. So.
Yeah, fuck.
And then 28 years later, they've pushed the infection back to the UK only. The UK has been quarantined for 28 years. And the movie follows a young lad who was born during the Spike, who was born. He's obviously not older than 28. He's 12.
I think like 12 or 14, something like that.
Jamie's 20. Jamie, because it starts off with Jamie, and then he has Spike.
Jimmy.
No, that's not who
Jimmy's in the second one.
Jimmy's. What do you mean?
Yeah, Jimmy's the kid in the intro.
Jimmy's the kid in the intro.
Oh yes, okay, yeah.
Jimmy is also Cillian Murphy.
Jimbo. Yeah.
His name is also Jim. It's confusing.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh okay.
But so anyway,
this one's a bit more complicated.
Spike does a bunch of shit, but basically, in terms of the virus, all we need to know is that it's been recontained to the UK, and the UK has just been abandoned and quarantined.
Yeah, and there's this one little island where there's people that have refuge because they're like separated by water, but they're like normal, and they do these excursions out to the mainland to go hunt like zombies, train their kids, get supplies, whatever. And the dad and his kid Spike, they go to the mainland, they kill a couple zombies, come back, but there's this like rumblings of this doctor. You know, there's a doctor on the mainland, and the kid thinks the doctor can help his mom, who's like going delusional. She kind of like having hallucinations, kind of like, you know, psychosis a bit. So he brings his mom. He has a plot to leave the island without anyone knowing. Brings his mom to go look for the doctor. It's actually real, like it's set up. We're gonna get into it, but like, you know, it's like the doctor tells the mom she has cancer, and they kill the mom, and there's like this very poetic send off for the mom, super profound. We're gonna get into it, and then they find a baby, a zombie baby. He returns the zombie baby to the mainland because it's not infected, but it was born out of a pregnant zombie, right? And then he goes, and then he leaves off to the mainland to do whatever, and he meets Jimmy in a tracksuit doing backflips with nunchucks and bling, you know?
That was a bit of a dumbass scene, I thought, at the end.
We're going to get to it, alright? We're going to get to it.
Yeah.
I think we could start with
Julia,
the
I
end.
swear to God.
Oh, I don't mind, because I mean, we can do everything.
We can start with the end, because that was my biggest problem with the last movie as well.
Okay,
it's very stupid, that
it's
last
my
scene.
biggest problem and my favorite part at the same time.
No, that's what's up.
Dude, it's so fucking funny, dude. It's so funny. What, did you like the end of Monty Python?
Yeah, for sure.
Where they all get arrested?
Yeah.
It's like that.
It's not that
Yeah,
far
but Monty Python's a comedy.
Yeah.
So it's funny.
I think the intent was for us, because me and Lee watched it in theaters together, right?
Okay, yeah.
We watched it with so to set up, right? There's this super. So we'll start with the 28 years. I guess we're talking about that. The mom and the kid go to the doctor, right? And the movie kind of builds it up to the doctor's kind of a malicious character.
Rafe Fiennes.
Uh,
Unexpected.
But it's kind of a mysterious doctor that burns bodies. He burns.
You didn't see the trailers for it?
No, I didn't. I don't watch any fucking.
I didn't watch trailer either.
Yeah, I don't watch fuck all.
Me neither.
But
apparently Ralph
Fiennes.
Fiennes? It's not Fiennes?
Whatever.
Ralph
Voldemort.
Apparently in the trailers he's like. They in the marketing for the film, apparently they made him look like the antagonist of the whole movie.
Oh, really?
But it kind of feels that way in the movie too.
I mean, he's like the point of interest in the movie.
But they kind of all the island people are scared of the doctor. They're like scared. They don't even want to. They don't want the kid to know about the doctor.
It's just the dad, isn't it?
Yeah, the alpha is the antagonist.
The dad, but you can kind of think that the dad and all the other community members do as well. But the grandfather tells the kid about the doctor. And supposedly, like, you see scenes of this doctor burning bodies and, you know, doing all this stuff.
And even that didn't seem like so crazy.
But he's more mysterious than antagonistic, but
you know,
it feels like he's like this like mysterious character, right? This doctor. They go find the doctor. Turns out he's like a real doctor. He's not just like some folklorish doctor. He's a real doctor. He wears iodine all over his body because he feels he can fend off the infection.
Well, I found that was a trope too, though. Like
the iodine?
No, that you you think that he's crazy and then he's like the most sane. That I find like a big trope and a lot of fucking things.
A little nutty, but like the way the music was, the way the shots were, I kind of felt like, okay, this doctor's not what we think he's gonna be. I thought he was gonna be like a bit more mysterious. I kind of fucked them over a bit.
Okay.
But it turns out he actually helps them a lot.
Yeah,
right?
but I felt like you could see that twist coming where, like, for sure this guy actually
I'm horrible at
knows
twists.
No, okay, yeah, no, I thought you could kind of tell that was coming, like, oh, he's a good doctor, he's not an actual nut job.
Well, I didn't think he'd be an actual doctor either.
Oh, okay,
I
yeah.
don't think,
But yeah, there's more shaman energy around him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not sure that the movie was trying to make us think he'd be a bad guy. I think, because...
Definitely mysterious.
Mysterious.
Mysterious for sure.
I don't know, because on a rewatch, I felt...
The burning bodies, for sure, is supposed to be
like what I thought was going to happen was I thought they were going to go find a doctor. He's going to play good at the beginning. Then he's going to try to kill the mom and the kid and burn them, but then they killed the doctor.
Yeah.
You know? So I thought was going to happen. Anyway, so they get to the doctor, right? The doctor does like a basic doctor checkup on the mom, and he's like, "Think you got cancer?"
Let me grab them titties, girl.
Yeah, he's like, I think you got cancer, and the kid doesn't know what cancer is, right? Kid doesn't know what cancer is, so they explain to him what cancer is, kind of, and they're like, she's gonna die, whether you like it or not, it's impossible for her to be saved. So, and this doctor has like a bone yard where it's like he has sculptures made out of bones of people, and so he ends up burning the mom's body, and very ceremoniously the kid places her bones on the top of one of these sculptures. It was very beautiful. Like, it was super profound, very beautiful, extremely elegant, super poetic. I was like, this is fucking incredible. Yeah. And then the question with the baby, that brings the baby back. And it's like the super profound ending that has a lot of questions about like the morality and all that sort of stuff, And then they're building up with the music for the ending, right? The ending music's building up. It's playing pre-credit music, big time. Like, super hard, no dialogue, just hardcore pre-credit music. The kid's in the street shooting zombies. He's surviving on the mainland. And then it kind of cuts to...
Ninjas.
He's running away. He's running away from these zombies, and it's playing this pre-credit sequence. And we all think, okay, the credits are going to cut. He gets to an end pass, like a cul-de-sac. He's blocked off. The zombies are coming for him. You think it's going to cut and go to credits, but no. Fucking tracksuit ninjas come out from the fucking barricade, backflip, fucking full Jet Li movie fucking shit, nunchucks, they have bling, they're wearing Adidas tracksuits, they kill all the zombies, they're dancing around, and the kid's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And he's like, what's up, kid? And then the movie ends, and me and him, we were like, what the fuck was that, dude?
It was quite a shocking change of tone.
Yeah, that ending stunk, dude. Up until the last 45 seconds, it was great. I liked it. But the last 45 seconds was brutal.
I will say on a rewatch, I liked it a lot more, that ending.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious. Like, I feel like a lot of horror movies are doing this. Like, The Substance did this too, where they have this like really crazy horror movie, right? And then they do a joke at the end almost.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like a lot of movies do it to lighten the mood. But, like, I think filmmakers think that they need to lighten the mood all the time. But with this one, I just thought it was, like, a joke ending that is meant to catch you so off guard. Not even to lighten the mood, just to catch you so fucking off guard. I thought it was hilarious, bro.
Did you? I don't know.
I thought it was so funny.
Dumb,
I mean, Danny Boyle's definitely the type to lighten the mood.
Yeah.
I can't think of one of his movies that has a bad ending.
Wasn't he made Chappie as well, right?
No. That was Neil Blomkamp.
He's your favorite guy, ain't it?
Neil Blomkamp?
Yeah.
I just love District 9 so much.
Okay,
I don't think
Oh,
Neil
this guy's
Blomkamp-
goated, dude.
I don't think Neil Blomkamp has ever made a good movie after that.
Since that one.
District
Hard
9
movie to follow up, though.
Fucking good.
It's fun,
I
yeah.
liked Chappie
Yeah.
a lot.
Because my
But
mind...
nowhere near as
That's
good.
So
as
here's the
Wolverine
thing.
in that movie?
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
because
And,
I'm saying...
what's that band? That South African band?
Diantwood.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm
They're in
saying
that
Neil
other-
Blomkamp and District 9 and Chappie. So when the ending came in, my mind just went immediately to Chappie.
Really? How does Chappie end? I don't remember.
So Chappie was about that robot that gets adopted by like a gang of gangsters,
Yeah.
whatever. And but it's more like the aesthetic of like the guys in tracksuits and bling, and just
Oh,
being
okay.
like, "Yo, what's up?" And it's like, Because like, you're supposed to take that movie very seriously, where it's like, what if AI becomes indoctrinated and whatever? It's cool. It's like a cool movie. But then, I don't know. I just thought of that. My
Cool
mind,
movie.
It's a cool guy.
Yeah,
movie.
It's a great movie. One of the best movies
My
I ever saw.
mind, my mind went to Chappie for some reason at the end,
Yeah.
which is funny. But to your point, right? So, I have a lot of thoughts. I don't think the third movie was personally needed. I think you could have done number 1, number 2, and that was it.
No,
No,
we all knew they were
yeah.
gonna make it 28 years
The
later.
second one,
someday.
I don't think.
I
Was
don't think number
necessary.
2 was
Yeah,
needed,
the
yeah.
second one stunk fucking butts, dude.
Okay.
I think 1 and 2, 1 and 3.
Well, we're gonna
Yeah.
get there.
But wait, look, I just wanted to finish my thought about Danny
Yeah,
Boyle.
sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
I mean, I don't know how many. I know if you guys have seen a lot of his movies, but they all end on a happy note. All of his movies end on an
Yeah,
upbeat.
so I feel a lot of filmmakers need to. They feel the need to.
I mean,
But I
even
mean-
28 Days
Yeah, you could
ends
have
with
cut it
them
there.
like pseudo getting
Mhm.
rescued. You think they're
Yeah.
gonna get rescued.
But one
That's
of
how it
3
ends.
endings. One of 3 potential endings.
What do you mean?
They tested a bunch of with audiences. One was he gets a blood transfusion with another guy,
Huh.
and then he survives or
The fuck?
something or kills. Another one he just dies on the spot from the bullet. Like they tested a few different ones, and this was the happiest, and
Oh,
people
yeah.
liked it the most. Yeah,
Because I
maybe he
mean,
did the same thing with this one.
Train Spotting is maybe Danny Boyle's bleakest fucking movie, and it ends on a high note.
It's kind of a funny movie too.
Slumdog,
That-
yes,
yeah.
but it's Slumdog Millionaire ends on a high note. The
Yeah.
Beach ends on a high note.
I've never seen it.
Like when we were in theaters, and we were both saying like, this should have been like a director's cut ending. You know.
My problem with it initially on the first viewing was that in my mind, all it did was serve to set up the next movie. Because
Temple.
yeah, because 28 years later is a trilogy.
You see, I didn't know that there was going to be a next movie. That's why I liked it so much.
Yeah,
Next year, right? It comes out.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So to me,
Is it still Danny Boyle doing it?
No, it's
Oh.
not Nia Cost something. It's the chick who directed the new Candyman movie.
Oh shit. Okay.
Fuck yeah.
But
man.
Danny Boyle is coming back for the part 3.
Okay.
He's just handing it off for part 2 for some reason.
Okay.
Okay.
But Alex Garland wrote all 3.
Oh,
Mhm.
nice. Okay. Yeah.
But so to me, it felt like it was just setting up. All it was doing was setting up for the next movie, and I was like, that's not needed. I felt like that sequence would have been a much better intro to the next movie.
Yeah.
That would have been a
okay.
kick-ass
or
intro.
director's cut ending.
Or whatever.
Mhm.
But to me, it served that one and only purpose, and I think that purpose isn't needed. That's just like an audience hook that I think is manipulative,
Yeah. To
But-
just have the people talk about the movie and the ending. Okay.
just to anticipate the next one, to want to go see the next one. You know,
Right.
just to have a cliffhanger.
I don't
But-
think anyone wants to go see the next one after that.
Yeah, that was terrible.
But my
It's fucking. I thought you were gonna love
No, I
that.
didn't
ending.
like that at all, dude. 0. I liked that.
on the rewatch, what I liked about it was that Ralph Fiennes never actually finishes his motto. Memento Mori,
Mm-hmm.
right? They mention that's his motto. He mentions it like fucking 12 times in like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Remember that you must die, right? But the original Latin motto is Memento Mori and then Memento something. It's remember you must die, remember to live.
Yeah.
So now what I like about that ending is that you get the Memento Mori with Ralph Fiennes, and then that last bit is the remember to live that Ralph Fiennes never says.
Interesting.
Because
Sure.
these Jimmy guys are still taking them, they're making the most of their situation, they're living it up, they're having fun, they all learn how to backflip for some
Yeah,
reason.
they're all backflip
Yeah.
pros.
You know? So it's like that lighthearted ending
Huh.
to me was the continuation of
Sure.
the prophecy of the not prophecy but of the mantra.
Mm.
Okay.
Like,
Still,
That's a good way to- that's
I
a
don't
cool way
know.
to look
I
at
love it. I thought it was so funny.
You liked it though.
The 28 years.
No, that ended. That
You did
dance
not like
routine.
it when it first finished.
No, when it first finished, we were just fucking confused. I was
Yeah.
struck.
Yeah.
I was frozen. But the more I thought about it, the funnier I thought it was.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
The credits were cool in it. I like the credits right after though.
Yeah.
The credits were sick.
Yeah, I
With the
agree.
little flashing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
scary stuff.
Like I'm a big I love zombie shit. Right.
Mhm.
Like with all my fucking zombie video games over here. You know what I mean?
You got fucking.
Well, I have
Halo.
I have all the Resident Evils in there.
Halo 2.
yeah, Halo 2.
I have all the Resident Evils in there somewhere, but
Yeah.
Like,
you have
I
a
love-
second copy of Halo 2.
Halo 2 4 times in there.
Splinter Cell. But like I love like these like I like zombie shit with like weird characters. You know,
Okay, yeah.
like I would love for it to be like a fucking like a Left 4 Dead kind of thing where there's like all these different characters all kind of have their own quacky little thing. You know,
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I love the tracksuit fucking English guy with bling and with nunchucks, bro. I think it's fucking awesome.
I like them too, but that would have been a good intro to the next movie.
Like,
Yeah,
I would
movie.
I would love if the next movie is just basically a kung fu zombie movie, bro.
I mean, that would be
That
With
fun.
tracksuits?
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
very
And
fun.
bling,
Yeah.
like it would be like a Def Jam Records
Yeah.
fucking zombie flick where it's
Directed
just
by RZA.
That would be
directed by RZA. Yeah,
Flying Lotus,
exactly.
dude.
Yeah.
It's just like
Oh.
like Roadmen fucking hip hop fucking
Yeah.
Top boy.
zombie movie. Okay.
Yeah, just fucking grime soundtrack. Just Skepta's
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah, Skepta's in it. You know, they're playing 50 Cent.
Idris
doing
Elba
all-
makes a cameo.
There you go.
Yeah, he comes back. You know, he plays one of the Roadmen kind of thing. You know.
He comes back.
Yeah, he plays the general in the second one.
That's right.
Idris. Yeah.
Yeah.
Julia.
Yeah.
That's right. Julia likes Idris Elba a lot. So.
There you go.
But okay, so are we gonna start with the 28 years?
Well, just keep
Just
the
riff?
conversation going, man.
Flow it, dude.
Okay, so
Flow right through.
First, if 28 years did not have that moment with the mom and the doctor and the son,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I would not like it at all.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, I thought it was outside of that part of the movie, that like arc, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
thought it was pretty mid movie.
Really,
I
I
thought it was pretty
was
good
the
movie.
full 180 on that one.
I thought it was pretty mid. I thought
You
it was
didn't like
yeah,
the,
that
the
one
mom.
scene with the mom death and everything. I thought
Really?
it was-
Okay,
I'm
read a
going-
book, bro.
No, but I'm going like, oh, is it a metaphor for the story or in general?
It's not a
and then
metaphor,
going,
it's just
it's
some
kinda
beautiful
It's
ass-
just beautiful.
It's just
Even
beautiful.
Then,
I
prefer
cried
him
both
with
times.
the dad. No, with
I
the
cried
dad
both times.
shooting.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's fucking
turn
beautiful.
around! Don't keep running or whatever he says. Oh, that's way better, dude. Prefer that for
No.
sure. 100% for sure.
No, I quite like the Doctor arc. That was the best part of the movie for me.
Hmm.
Outside of that, I thought the rest of it was kind. Oh, and the shooting scenes with the arrows, dude. The beginning, the little montage.
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh, that's
yeah,
fucking
that was cool.
awesome, dude. You know.
I'm gonna be honest. I like the whole fucking thing.
I just thought there's some parts that were unrealistic. Like I felt like
Yeah, it's a zombie movie, dude.
no, but like
That could happen, dude.
there's a
I've seen
sense
it
of
happen.
realism in the first two
Yeah.
that I feel like is missing in the last
I
one.
don't know. In
What's-
the first
so-
one, the second one's got helicopters zipping people in half and fucking. That's too.
I mean, that's basically what the U.S. did in Iraq.
No, that's action movie straight
No,
up.
but for example, like there's this Enclave Island, all right,
Yeah.
and you fight like you meet the Swedish guy, right,
Yeah.
like the Swedish military guy, you know,
Eric.
and he's like, okay, no, it's contained to just England, and it's like, but I feel like they would know, like for 28 fucking years, I think they would know about this island, and be able to get to it. Like the island was on the ocean.
But there's no communications. How would they get? How would they?
No,
know?
but there's helicopters fly. They monitor England. They
I
don't.
just-
They
I just
have
don't
boats
think-
that go around. Like the Swedish guy's from a boat.
Yeah,
You know, they have boats that go around. Like they're monitoring this country. You know
I
what I
just
mean?
don't think they want to risk it.
Yeah. No
But I
shit.
mean, I understand for like if you're like in the first 2-3 years of this epidemic, you don't want
Yeah.
to risk it.
Yeah.
30 years later,
Yeah.
you can try to save these people.
But it's also like, is England worth saving?
Yeah, would you want to? Even?
You know,
That's
Maybe
that's
30
a
years,
story
they're
for
doing
different. That's a
okay.
different. This is a question
Scotland-
for different.
I mean, that's why
conversation.
I think. I think I've seen a lot of like.
You're not saving
reviews.
England. You're saving like an enclave of 40 people.
Yeah, and I think they're near Scotland, which is worth saving.
Yeah, which is worth saving.
Yeah, I
So-
think a lot of
And then with the
reviews
arrow- yeah.
online were talking about like how this movie's about COVID, and I was like, I really did
No.
not
It's
get
so
that at
not
all.
about COVID.
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
not a
funny.
connection.
But I
at all.
did get a few hints, a few comments about Brexit in there. I think
Really?
this specifically about
Sure.
the UK isolating itself from Europe,
Okay.
and that felt very targeted.
The killing of the mother.
I don't think the whole movie is about Brexit,
Mhm.
but I think there was some jabs.
Okay.
I think there was
Yeah.
a few jabs.
Killing of the mother.
How was that?
Because the Queen died.
I don't know. Or like
What are you talking?
like the mother as a nation, and then the kid goes off on his own. I don't know.
Who's the kid? North Ireland,
Yeah.
Free Ireland.
Free Palestine. Anyways, so
Just gonna get the video taken.
Yeah.
Videos connects now.
but yeah, no, I found stuff like that was pretty unreal. Like it's not that it's like it doesn't have to be realistic, but I felt like it's kind of like I also don't like the trope of the boss monster being in there.
Yeah, I don't like- I didn't like
I
that
didn't like
at
that at
all.
all. I like for me the allure I don't really call this, but I call it kind of like the Borg problem, right? Mm-hmm. So it's a Star Trek thing, and in Star Trek there's the Borg, which is
nerd.
Yeah, fucking nerd, right? There's the Borg, but the Borg kind of
Whoa, spell it.
Borg.
Oh, okay, go on. I thought you were saying bored. Like the movie
Borg.
Like the Alpha was a boring character.
No, Borg.
Okay.
So the Borg in Star Trek, they invented that archetype.
The hive mind.
That invented the hive mind archetype.
Okay.
For like fiction, like, you know.
Right, like in that one episode of Rick and Morty.
Shut up. Dude.
Well, I don't think they invented it. I mean, there's Plan 9 from Outer Space.
I think
there's
bees
Planet,
and ants
there's,
invented it.
You know.
No, but ants have a queen.
Shit.
Yeah.
The Borg has no queen.
Oh, okay.
It's just pure hive mind. They communicate. No one knows how, and it's just a hive mind. There's no queen, no nothing, right?
Okay.
And that was the almost a superpower of them, because you couldn't. There's no head to kill.
Was this okay?
And this is in the 70s, bro.
Well, I mean,
Like,
that's
don't know
mythology. I mean, it's Hydra, right? There's no head to kill. It'll come back.
No, Hydra, if you kill all the heads, are good.
Well, you have to
There's
burn
no
it.
all the heads of the Borg. The Borg are billions and billions of billions of billions. And what they do is that they assimilate other species in the Borg, right?
Yeah.
So they'll take over a planet, assimilate, turn them into the Borg.
Like that episode of Rick and Morty.
Shut up, dude. But what kind of sucked about the Borg is that in the later series, like a different series of Star Trek, they gave the Borg a queen.
Ah.
And the queen would summon Borg members to her office and punish them for mistakes they've made.
Oh,
but it's
dude.
like
Then
it's
you're
like
punishing yourself. You're a hive mind.
no, but it became no longer. It was fucking stupid.
Okay.
Like everyone hates it, So this kind of feels like the same. Like there's an alpha, for me to allure But the thing is, that's what was so powerful about the Borg is that you couldn't kill one guy.
Yeah.
There's no boss monster. They are the boss monster as a collective.
But there's what I did like about the Alpha, that I think is contrary to the problem that you have with the Alpha, is that they don't really give any indication that he's like in charge.
Not that he's in charge, but he's stronger.
Kind of in charge, though. He's got a...
He
They-
yells and then the guys
watches
get
them all
angry.
go.
No, but
He's
he-
not like giving commands.
No, but they follow him,
Yeah.
right?
Do they? I mean, he rolled up.
Kind of, at the first scene, they're kind of... It's implied that he's the captain,
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah, he shows up on the hill
You're right.
first.
I don't like it either.
It's visual storytelling.
But
I don't
even
mind,
even
though.
if he wasn't the leader, I don't like the idea of a boss monster.
Yeah. If they
I
didn't
think-
explain it, though.
I think it-
If they just said he's a big bastard,
I will
and that's
say-
it,
Yeah, they
I
don't
will
have to explain
say-
it. Yeah, they
yeah.
don't have to explain it.
then it's okay.
Well,
but if it's
my-
he's
yeah.
like steroids and he
I
gets
will
big
say
and-
personally-
shut up, I don't care.
I think introducing like for the 28 Days trilogy, introducing the infected as the main monster, I think it really does a disservice to the storytelling that you can do for the characters in the movie. I really do think that
The
like
infected as the main monster?
so having them like the Alpha.
It's a zombie movie.
No, listen.
Let him cook, bro.
Let me cook. Having them as genuine, full-on characters with a motive is a huge disservice to the storytelling that you can do for like in the first one where the real monsters are the human beings that aren't infected because they're taking advantage of the
Wait,
society.
who's
that
the
are
one with the motive
shambles.
in this thing that you're saying?
Well, like
He's saying he's talking about why the Alpha doesn't work.
the Alpha doesn't work in my
Okay,
head. Like when I
sure,
was watching this, the Alpha doesn't work in my head because it felt too not gimmicky, but it felt too simple. It's such a simple movie. Alpha tries to kill person that's uninfected. That's it. That's literally. I mean, bare bones of it. That's the structure.
Yeah.
And I feel like the first one is the strongest one out of all the films because of the fact that it's a zombie apocalypse, but that's not the important part. The important part is the fact that within society, if it gets destroyed, people who are corrupt or people in power or people who find power will use that to their own personal gain and their own personal advantage, and that's a better, more it's a deeper story to tell. And that's why in the second one, the next thing is instead is people with the, and this is why I actually enjoy the second one more, is that
Give me one too.
people will become less empathetic in a world that is completely destroyed, because why would I need to show empathy if I'm not rewarded for it anymore? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's why the third one to me was it acted so it wasn't needed, because I felt like there was nothing to say. Yes, it's very beautiful. It's a very beautiful scene with the death of the mother and the kid with the bones and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like having the infected as genuine characters or antagonists, if we're gonna call them that.
Well, I think they're only really the antagonists that you're saying because the alpha.
Yeah, but that sucks.
Yeah, I know it sucks, but if the alpha wasn't there and they were just general infected,
Yeah,
it'd be way better. Because then the antagonist is not really. So it's like, yeah, the infected is the antagonist, but that's just we expect that it's a zombie movie. Like they're going to zombie territory.
but here's the thing. Here's how you could, in my personal opinion, this is how you could have fixed the movie. Instead of focusing on the alpha being the one who tries to kill the mother, and the family, it could be instead the father being like, I'm actually going to try to kill the mother without telling her, not because I want a better life for her and I just want to like, just to support her in her death, but it's because I need to move on, otherwise I will die. And it could have been a better drama to feel like we have to kill off those who are weak.
But it's not a drama.
No, but you could have had a more interesting themes pop up if you went full on dark and not just Alpha trying to kill people and Kung Fu top boys.
But halfway it switches.
I don't know. It's my
Well,
personal
I
opinion.
disagree because I think if you just remove the alpha and keep the movie the same, it's perfectly good.
No, it would be. I don't know. I feel
Why?
like there needs to be some sort of. There needs to be some
Me
sort of
neither.
I
tension.
don't really care, really.
About the alpha?
Big guy. I don't
I
care.
didn't
He's
think
a big
the alpha
bastard.
was that big a part of the movie. I
No.
feel like
I don't think so either. I just didn't like he was there.
I just think it was a disservice to the film. Like you could have had. That's the thing is, I feel like why 28 Days Later works so well as just standalone film is that there's themes of not just zombie bad. It's like every old movie from Romero. Zombies are not the real antagonist. The antagonist is what made the zombies. The antagonist is the society around
Lads,
zombies.
I have a question for you. I have a question for you. Let's say we remove the alpha.
Okay.
Right? And the zombies are just hive mind normal
Sure, no
28,
problem.
28 days
Okay.
later zombies, right?
No.
But the movie stays the same.
Okay.
Do you feel like there needs to be an antagonist?
There needs to be themes that are
Dude, there's so many themes in the mom thing, bro. What are you talking about?
okay. Other than
It's
what
so
you said,
deep, it's crazy.
I don't know about the whole death of the mother thing, like the whole country being lost.
no, he was
No,
just
no.
riffing off of the Brexit thing.
I was ripping off the
Trilogy.
bullshit Brexit. I don't think it's that. I'm just saying the
No,
mother.
I meant it.
I think.
The mother scene is like the shit with the mother and the doctor is so profound and beautiful and deep. Like it's probably one of the most deep things I've seen in a movie in a long time.
My thing is, you're making a zombie movie. The bare minimum you can do is make the people become deranged as the time goes on, where they're not infected.
But do they have to? That's my
I think
question.
they should. I think there's like maybe a trope in zombie movies that it'd be nice to see. No matter what, there should be like basics. When you make a zombie movie, the zombies aren't the monster. The monster are the
not only
humans.
I don't know,
zombie-
but
in
that
monster
traditionally
movies.
that's
That's
But
No,
it's,
but that's the Frankenstein trope. Is that?
yeah, because traditionally the zombie trope isn't that the zombies aren't the monster.
It's that it's overwhelming.
But it's that the
Well-
zombies represent the everyman in society.
yeah, but
That there's the lack of individualism and that like the hive mind is like the sheep who just succumb to capitalism. That was the original zombie.
right. But I find that zombies from the original kind of idea from the 50s and 40s.
Yeah.
Because that was during McCarthyism.
Yeah.
Right? So like there's no more context like that with us. Seriously. Like I don't think
But that's exactly why
yes,
28
it's the progression
days,
of it. That's why 28
But
days
what Last wants one of the human characters to kind of be the antagonist. That's part of the main,
part of the main thing.
protagonist group.
Otherwise I find
like in Dawn of the Dead or
Like, Jesus
whatever the
Christ.
fuck,
Okay,
or in
this
Shaun
could
of the Dead.
This could
too,
sound
you know?
really weird. But
Who's
like
going to Dawn of the
when
Dead?
you
That
watch
guy?
when you watch Ice Age 4
Is it Dawn of the
Never
and
seen
there,
it.
no I know
Dawn of the Dead,
in Ice Age 4 there's a
What's the one in the
dinosaur
mall?
that tries to hunt the animals that are walking around.
Day of the Dead.
Shopping
He has
mall?
nothing to
No,
do
no,
other than
Here, hold on.
Dawn of
We
the
can't
Dead has
have
one of the
we
guys.
can't have two
Oh,
conversations.
fucking Night of the Dead.
Yeah. Dawn of the Dead has one of the guys that fucks him over at the
Yeah.
end. Same with Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
But my question is like you're saying there has to be rules,
Listen,
but I'm
listen,
saying there
listen,
doesn't have to be rules.
Okay, here's the thing. Okay, I'm going to use a really poor example, but it's a pretty good example, actually. In Ice Age 4, the animals are walking about, and there's a dinosaur that's trying to hunt them. The dinosaur has no other motivation than, I am hungry. And it's a kid's film.
Okay.
But there's relationships that are built within the kids' film of the other animals, and that's fine. The thing is that I don't want a dinosaur hunting a person, and the entire movie is, oh God, I need to leave. I need to get away from this dinosaur. It's so stupid.
What,
It's
what
boring.
else are you gonna do to live?
But see, this is what I'm saying is that
Yeah.
I don't think 28 years later does that.
I don't think it's like that at all. No.
Oh, I find it does. I really. I don't.
The
I didn't get
main
it.
the
I
main
didn't
point
get
of that
hooked.
movie is the mom scene.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I didn't get hooked. I didn't get hooked by it.
To me, the alpha thing is so incredibly secondary.
Yeah,
But I didn't
Yeah,
get
it
hooked.
is.
Yeah.
It is. I just don't like that there's a boss monster. You know.
But
I
that's-
think it's unnecessary.
But that's what I'm agreeing with.
But I don't think it's a big point
Okay.
of the movie though.
But I think it's. No, I just think it lends as a disservice to the storytelling that you. can
Yeah,
tell
and
further.
hence my question: if the alpha was removed
Yeah,
and it was just general zombies, do you feel like anything else has to change?
I don't think the movie would. Me personally, I didn't like it as much.
No,
Just
no,
in
no.
general.
Answer the question, Les. If the alpha was removed and the zombies were just normal, 28
Yeah.
days long, but the movie's unchanged.
Unchanged.
There's just no alpha. There's no alpha zombies. There's just
Okay.
regular zombies.
Yeah. I think it would have been like, I guess just like a normal movie.
It would have been like, not way better, but I feel like the alpha is just unnecessary.
But it wouldn't lead into horror, I find, and it's like
Yeah,
a
it
horror.
does. There's zombies everywhere. To kill the
Okay,
zombies.
but again, we've established. I think we've all agreed that zombies aren't scary in terms of.
The movie's not scary no matter what
uh,
you do.
The alpha has a huge cock, dude, and it's awesome.
Yeah, what is that?
It's
a focus
swinging,
the whole time?
dude.
Yeah.
It's sick. I love it.
But I just like that. Like Nick said, I don't like that they
Yeah.
explained the alpha.
Yeah.
He's smarter, stronger. Like
Yeah, see, that-
you could just
I
have a
hate
big
that.
dude be
Yeah.
a zombie.
If there was a
you know?
7-foot tall guy, just don't explain it. Just say
That's
he's a big
exactly what my
fucking
thing.
guy.
They're like, oh, the virus is like steroids for some
Yeah,
people. It's
exactly.
Like, or
But I don't know what
the
steroids
guy was a
are.
bodybuilder before the virus.
Yeah,
so he's just
something.
a strong zombie.
There's strongmen from Scotland for sure.
Yeah.
You know, like it's
Me too. I felt the explanation was weak.
like for me the whole movie is about that mom's like that's the
Yeah.
climax of the movie is the mom scene. You know.
I mean, to me, so when the mother's dying,
Mm-hmm.
Ralph fiends.
Yeah.
We agreed on fiends.
Sure. I think it's Ray Fiennes. I'm pretty sure.
He says, "Memento amoris."
Mhm.
Remember.
He
to
does.
love.
Yes. Remember love. Yeah.
And I think that's actually what the movie's about.
Yeah.
I think this applies to 28 Days as well. The movies are made in different contexts, which is why they explore the theme in different ways. But I think the theme of both is that human compassion is the most important thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that mom scene is very much about compassion
Yeah,
and
absolutely,
love.
yeah.
You know, it's so much about, and that's the theme of the movie.
No. Yeah,
And
I
I
agree
think
with that.
In the when did 28 Days come out? 2002.
2022. Yeah, 2002.
So I think the context of making this type of movie in 2002 is obviously very different than making it now, right? I think the emphasis on Memento Amoris in this movie is very much a reflection on rage bait culture
Okay.
that we have, because the rage virus in 28 Days Later was to me I interpreted
Ignore it. Just ignore
I
it.
interpret it as a kind of like a metaphor for just like the xenophobia and racism of the time post 9/11 in white Western civilizations.
Sure.
It was shot before, though.
What, before 9/11?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, okay. I mean, I'm sure there was some
Still,
Some
though,
build
yeah,
up
yeah,
to it.
Still, yeah.
I mean, because what I was scratching my head a lot with, and because this is what I mentioned earlier about the theme of zombies, right? Is that the majority of the time when you make a zombie movie, it's because you want to comment on the trends of society.
Mhm.
Usually, there's something that you're not satisfied with the general population that you reflect in the zombie movie. Either that people are too complacent, which is the typical zombie movie. That's why they're slow moving, they're lazy, they just follow each other. You know, there's no drive. There's no what's the word? Starts with
They're
an A.
lethargic.
Yeah, whatever. But in this one, they're rage monsters, right? So rage is obviously a very important aspect of what Danny Boyle or Alex Garland, because he wrote it, felt like was the issue with society at the time.
Yeah.
Was that people were too angry.
Mhm.
People were too, there was no respect.
Yeah.
There was no compassion. And I don't know, having grown up in the early 2000s, that lack of compassion and lack of humanity back then feels different than it does now.
Yeah, I think
It's a different type
it's a different type of.
of rage.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I think that's why I don't think it is needed, but that's why they felt the alpha is needed. That's why they felt the virus should evolve. Because the societal rage that is infecting society has also evolved.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Hmm.
I don't think they intended that.
I think Alex Garland did. He's
Really?
a very good writer.
Because the alpha was less ragey than the normal zombies.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because now, our rage is manufactured. In
Sure.
2002 and 2001, our rage was manifested by the events of the world. Now, rage is manufactured
Sure.
by social engineering.
Sure. Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Alex Garland is maybe not intentionally writing that in, but he's
Subconsciously, for sure.
subconsciously he's aware of these things for sure. I mean, he's a very, you look at his writings not just in film but in just like public spaces and his ideas and stuff. And he's obviously someone who's very socially literate.
Okay, he's very socially aware. Okay.
So that's my take on the alpha and the rage virus in general.
And yeah, the rage, but it's like a lot of rage is nullified by compassion.
Yeah.
And the movie starts out with a betrayal of compassion.
Yes.
Right? The father cheats on the mom because the mom's like delusional in bed, but the father cheats on the kid sees this as a huge betrayal. And that's why he takes the mom away and he kind of hates his dad now, Yeah. And yeah, a lot like all these movies are almost like a big thing in any zombie movie is compassion in a way, because when survivors meet other survivors, they're relying on compassion to help each other survive.
Mm-hmm.
And in the breach of compassion, like in Dawn of the Dead, is what fucks them over in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's one thing I love about 28 Days and 28 Years as connected, ignoring 28 Weeks, is that 28 Days was very much focused on the destruction of compassion, right? This fake military personnel in the castle who are just taking advantage of people.
But then they meet the people in the apartment, right?
That's earlier, yeah. Donald Gleason? Or is he Brendan Gleason? Which actor is the older one?
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Anyway.
that's an act of compassion,
Yes,
Where they
but then
work
once
together.
they get to the military checkpoint and the military ducks them, they're like, "Oh, we need to rape your woman because that's what I told my fucking homies that we would do."
Yeah.
Like the movie's very much about
Yeah.
humans are the real monsters.
Yeah, but
28.
why are humans real monsters in general? Because they lack compassion.
Right, exactly.
Right.
But so 28 Days Later is very much about that lack of compassion.
Yeah.
28 Years Later is
It's
very
about
much about reclaiming that
the
compassion.
compassion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Whereas 28 Weeks Later is kind of about neither.
Yeah, 28 Weeks Later is literally just an action movie.
Yeah.
It's an actual.
completely
Okay,
out of
so
I think 28 Weeks Later came out after Resident Evil.
it's possible.
There was one video game that it came out simultaneously.
Well,
and it did,
Resident
like,
Evil came out in the
release.
90s.
The video game.
The
I mean,
video
game.
the first movie.
The
with
movies,
Mila
yeah,
Jovovich.
I think so, yeah.
No, but it was called like some infected blaster or some shit. Some game came out with it, and it was like a joint.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
I didn't know this.
Oh, I know
yeah,
that.
at
I
the
know.
same time they came out.
Really?
A video game where you're shooting zombies. And
Oh, I know,
fucking
yeah.
this movie. But I think the reason it's kind of more actiony though, I think, is because 28 Days Later got a big American reception, like very good reviews and stuff. And the American audience
Sure.
liked it.
Well, it's the greatest zombie movie.
Yeah,
of
so
the time,
but he was like, "Oh, let's fucking pump it up with some American characters, American
Yeah.
army saving the day at the end."
But
So that's why
it
it's so
would make
actiony,
sense
the
politically
second
for
one.
America to help the UK.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Like it didn't
Mm.
seem
At
like
the time.
such an audience. Like it does make sense what you're saying, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it did feel appropriate for the plot.
Yeah.
Also,
But I think what's funny about watching it now is that watching it through a contemporary lens now, to me, 28 Weeks Later feels very much like a movie about the failures of America as a military nation.
I disagree because 28 Weeks Later, like I actually like 28 Weeks Later a lot, despite
you?
like some of the stupid things
Really?
that happen. Yeah.
I don't like it a lot, but I do like it.
I
Just
do like
that
it.
first scene is good, and that's the Danny Boyle scene. Everything
No,
else
but
is
okay.
really
So
fucking
with
hot.
28 Weeks, there's one thing 28 Weeks does that 28 Years doesn't do that I like a lot. The grainy film, the realistic feel of it. Like 28 Days and 28 Weeks Later both have this quality in the film that I feel like 28 Years is missing. Like this kind of grittiness,
Years felt polished. It felt honestly.
It felt too
The
polished.
cinematography of wasn't Annihilation written by Garland as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Directed too.
So the cinematography really felt like Annihilation, I find.
I mean, that's just a super long lens, though. That's
No,
I
but
also-
the
super
noise,
long
the
lens.
graininess,
I'm
the
sure
set
Garlic-
pieces, like the
How-
colors,
yeah.
like all these things, right?
28 Days Later, that's like one of the first video movies, the first digital movies.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so they shot that.
But-
film,
28
the whole
Days
thing
is-
was-
Oh yeah, no,
literally
they
filmed on that.
yeah they shot it
Pretty
on
much.
720,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like 720.
Yeah, but they both share this kind of like gritty quality to the
Mm-hmm.
filmmaking, whereas 28 Years doesn't.
I feel
But-
like 28 Years achieves that with the editing, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought that was way more than.
No,
we-
but I'm talking about the
Yeah.
literal
Yeah.
fidelity of the image.
No, I understand. what
Like
you
it
mean,
felt
but
too
yeah.
polished. Like there was CGI in some parts, like with the water,
Yeah.
and you could tell from a mile away, bro. Like it didn't feel
Yeah.
very.
Yeah.
It felt very digital. Didn't feel very analog.
Yeah.
But even those normal shots with the fucking super long lenses, I thought that kind of brings you halfway there to the fucking digital.
It didn't bother me. I agree with Nick. It didn't.
I felt it
yeah.
more like
It bothered
you
me a
can see
bit.
the step.
It bothered me a little
I will
bit.
say, like when they're running across in 28 Years, when they're running across the causeway,
That was bad.
and the alpha's following them,
Oh.
the CGI of the splashes and everything
Yeah.
is
It's so
fucking
bad. It's
terrible.
so bad.
When
Or
they
even
go,
the night
Even the
sky
CGI
looks
of the
bad.
deers.
the night sky is
Yeah.
fucking so
Those
goofy,
look
dude.
really
It's like it looks like a
bad.
wallpaper.
Even the
Exactly,
deers, when
yeah.
all the deers run by, there's like this huge herd.
Yeah.
That's way too big of a herd. Like
The-
it's like bro, it's all CGI. You know.
The
Yeah.
fucking the benzene fumes in the gas station.
Oh, the
Yeah.
blue fucking
Dude.
fume made zero. It was so bad.
That looks like
Even
a,
the gas station itself was CGI.
It literally looked like a scene from The Last of Us.
Yeah, I know. It was horrible. But
Like it looked like a fucking video game.
there's
with that.
one thing I fucking hate about 28 Weeks Later. Like, so far, I think it's a decent, good film. I enjoyed it a lot. It's what I want from a zombie action movie that's not too deep, you know? There's one thing I hate about it, and it like a lot of horror movies these days, especially these days, do this a lot with the writing.
Mm-hmm.
I hate when a horror movie's plot is entirely driven by human stupidity, bro.
Yeah.
I hate.
That's a lot, though. That's a lot of fucking movies.
No, but like I watched Alien, the new Alien movie,
Romulus.
Romulus, on the plane from Calgary.
Yeah.
That movie is 100% every situation that happens, every plot point that happens is caused by the main characters being fucking retarded, bro.
Yeah.
Same thing with this movie, bro. This movie, how selfish of a kid do you have to be, bro? How do these kids not feel guilty at all? Because, like you said, like, you think it's the American military that fucked this up. It's not the American military. It's those two fucking kids. Well, I guess the American military is kind of responsible because they were irresponsible enough to let these kids out somehow. Like, they escaped somehow. They shouldn't be able to escape at all.
Yeah.
But it's so when the military got them at their house at that little duplex, they should have just popped all three of them.
Killed the kids.
Oh,
on the
absolutely.
spot.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Popped all three of them. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Sorry, we killed your kids. He went out. You know,
Yeah.
it, like for me, if I'm Idris Elba in this movie, my directive would be, if you leave, we're not coming to save you. I don't care who you are. If you come back, we're shooting you in the fucking head. I don't care if you look good.
Yeah.
You know.
But that's and instead they're like, how about we wait until we lose control and then we just kill everyone?
Yes. I would too. I like if the zombies are overrunning this crowd, I would kill everyone
I don't think
to
I
save
would.
the rest of the planet.
It's
No,
not the
it's not
fun.
the
You've
planet.
already
Yeah, it's the
contained
one
the
camp.
UK.
Yeah, there's only like
No,
100
but
guys.
in
The virus-
order for it to not spread, I'm wiping that whole crowd out.
It's an island.
Well,
the
by the
virus-
time that movie ends, we're in fucking Paris
Mhm.
beside the Eiffel Tower.
Well,
That
yeah,
was
because
another
they
teaser,
evacuated.
though,
fucking-
But the thing is,
It's the same tease, but
the
it
thing
didn't
is,
happen.
you even if it's an island, you risk getting it off the island.
You think a zombie's gonna swim across the fucking?
No, but you
channel?
risk someone else getting infected, or maybe there's another person with that kind of half-infected gene that makes it off because they're good, and then they go to the rest of the thing, or you get some other dumb fuck that goes to England and gets infected. You know, like if I'm Idris Elba, I'm just wiping them all out. I'm like, okay, fuck this, bro. Like, there's a breach that happened, a major breach. We're wiping you guys out. Sorry, we're trying to save the rest of the planet. Like,
I
I
mean,
know we're
if
not.
I
I
was-
know it's like waterlocked over here, but. Sorry, gonna do that, you know. But like
Yeah.
this movie's like I said, the movie's plot is driven by these two fucking kids.
But I mean, the number one
The
mistake.
first half, though. First half.
The number one.
Yeah, but the
The
sequence
rest
like
is
what
like reaction, dumbass reaction.
I know, but the two kids
Mhm.
set off this chain of events.
I think the dad sets it off, though.
No, because the dad doesn't tell us two kids to go check for their mother.
Yeah, but
They
if you
weren't
didn't
checking
lie,
for their mother. They just
They went to
wanted
go get a
clothes.
photograph. They went to
Yeah.
get a photograph and clothes.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the military said, "Don't leave the area, bro. You
I
know,
mean, the
we can
military's-
replace your clothes. You know what I mean?
The military.
Fuck your clothes."
The biggest mistake was letting people come home when they had only contained one neighborhood of London.
That's very true too. They should have contained the whole
Ridiculous.
island. Yeah, the whole thing.
They're like, yeah, we have 3 blocks contained. Bring everyone home.
Yeah,
Fuck
that's
it.
true. That's true.
Fuck it.
That's true.
They can come home.
That's true.
We got
But
this.
that
We got
also think about world politics. That might not just be America's decision. Might be like UN's decision. Could have been whoever represents England's decision wants to do
Oh,
that.
I'm
like,
not. I'm just saying that was a dumb decision. I'm not.
Yeah, I know,
don't
I know.
whose decision it
I think in the
was.
movie they say it's the Isle of Dogs, though, so it's a sub-island in
Wes Anderson.
yes, it's an Isle of dogs. Yeah.
That's a Wes Anderson movie.
It is, but they called it that in the movie.
I don't think that movie came.
Like,
out
remember
way
where
after.
they have the air?
He's 10 years
Well, when they
later,
land when they land the airplane, do you think they land in Heathrow Airport? No.
Which airplane?
When the kids come back to England.
Yeah, I do think they landed in Heathrow.
No, they land on an island.
They're in London. They say it.
The airport they land on is a manufactured square island.
Sure, but they're in London. It's not a. They're not the neighborhood.
They're on the
they've
River
quarantined-
Thames.
Yes, they are.
Okay, whatever.
Duh.
But
Might have a special guest.
Ooh, Isle of Dogs, Canary Wharf, and 3 Mills Studio.
Was he coming?
Maybe they
in?
filmed it there?
I don't know. He's like, you home?
sounds like where they filmed it. Yeah.
But that's in London, it's saying. Isle of Dogs is in London, they're saying.
That's what there's
And
probably an
Canary
island
Wharf.
in. Yeah, that's fine.
The
There's
large
probably,
safe zone. So, yeah, okay, so it's an island
I'm
on
just
the
saying.
river.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It might be an island. You're probably right because they do
Yeah.
have to cross a bridge to get back to their neighborhood, but it's still in the fucking metropolitan city, which is dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
It's like Montreal's an island.
Mm-hmm. I'd have zombies here, I can see
But
that
if
happening.
all of Quebec was infected
Mhm.
and someone was like, "Yeah, we quarantined St. Henry, bring everyone in,"
I'd
I'd be
go.
like, "You guys are dumb as fuck.
I love
you guys are
St.
dumb
No, yeah,
as
no, that's
fuck."
definitely it's definitely stupid. But plot wise,
Yeah.
it's driven
Or
by.
I
just
guess
the
it'd be
kids,
more
right?
like fucking Nuns Island. You guys can go back to Nuns
Oh,
Island. We
yeah,
got
then it would
covered.
be sketchy, yeah. 'cause
You know?
it'd be sketchy,
It's like that's
yeah.
fucking stupid, dude.
Especially.
St. Henry, I'd go.
Just gotta get something.
What are you gonna go get?
Get water. Thirsty.
Oh shit! Okay. Just beer.
Thirsty boy. Podcast.
Laz is thirsty, everybody.
I'm sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
I'm fucking with you, bro.
We'll
Replace you with another short guy. Ricky might come over. No, actually, he's not coming over. Actually, no.
There you go.
But
Yeah, but like overall, the quality of 28 Weeks I preferred a lot more than 28 Years. It just had that gritty zombie flick.
Really?
You found?
I didn't think it was gritty at all either.
Yeah,
Yeah, me
no.
too.
I thought
No,
it
but
was
I mean like the visual aesthetic of it.
Yeah,
No
it just seemed
way,
like an
dude.
action movie.
It's fucking Born Ultimatum with
Yeah,
the fucking
exactly.
shaky hand cam, dude.
Yeah.
It's garbage.
completely.
No, but it had the
exactly.
noise, the grainy film,
I don't think it really did have that.
the
much
colors.
noise
I like the
though.
colors a lot more.
I mean, there's
The
more-
colors felt more realistic
Then what?
than 28 Years.
28 Years is. There's a lot of color. That surprised me actually about 28 Years.
Can you hurry up? Fuck.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't want to hit you. Jesus.
You can hit me. I don't care.
All right, all right.
We're one of my best friends. You can hit me all you want.
Yeah.
20, but about the colors. 28 years. 28 years. 28 years.
Yeah.
Mm.
The colors definitely surprised me. There are a lot
Yeah.
of colors.
But that I almost find is like a trend now for like this kind of, you know, it's supposed to be not the slow kind of cinema, but it's we're still cinema like. They seem to overdo color and saturation
Yeah.
and stuff.
I
I
haven't-
find.
I don't like it.
So 28 Years was filmed on iPhone. The whole thing
Okay. Yeah.
with like these
Really?
crazy expensive lens attachments. It was
Wow.
mostly
Okay.
filmed on iPhone. But
But color is not like you could change color post
But
all day.
you
know?
guys didn't see any of these marketing posts about the like custom rigs they were building and
No.
stuff?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
That there's like this one
Oh, that's
rig. It's
true.
like a half circle with like 20 iPhones mounted, all recording at the same
Yes,
time.
I saw
Mhm.
that.
And everyone's talking about, oh, that the 20 iPhone rig scene is so fucking cool. It's cinematically the best scene of the year.
But that's like the arrow shot when it,
I
we
don't
go
even
360.
know what scene they're
It must
talking
be
about.
those ones. Yeah, it must be.
I
those
literally
ones.
I watched the movie twice
But
now.
those
And
are
I'm like,
fucking
I
sick,
have
though.
no
Those are fucking
Those
idea
are fucking
sick, dude.
cool.
when
though.
they use this 20 iPhone rig. I'm like, I can't even tell.
But that's
Me
the
either.
only time when you can shift space like that.
Yeah?
Is if it's on like a fucking multicam rig like that.
Yeah, if you're shooting the same thing, like
Yeah.
otherwise they'd have to do separate shots.
Yeah.
For that, right? Which is
And
like
what-
Or fake
What's
CGI.
because
if it's
in
real.
the advertising, the 20 iPhone rig is like right in front of the Alpha
Mhm.
in the woods.
Yeah.
I don't even remember the Alpha being in the woods.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the woods. But for sure it must be when the arrow is going, it goes poof, and we shoot around and we see the headshot.
Oh yes, okay, I
in-
see what talking.
in
Yeah,
180.
Okay, I
It
see
must
what
be
you're
those
talking
shots.
about.
It can't be
Which
that fucking shot.
It's a
Yeah.
very
They're
Danny
cool.
Boyle shot. I mean, that's so
Yeah.
Danny Boyle. Even
It's
he,
so sick.
cool.
he does that shit in
Oh.
fucking Train Spotting.
Yeah, it's
the
awesome.
180s and the fucking.
it's so sick.
They're
It's fucking
very
awesome.
cool.
So yeah, but yeah, I like 28 weeks, but like I like the quality of the image more.
To me, 28 weeks.
It was just a action flick. It's not.
Yeah, it's an action movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
What I always say is that 28 weeks later is a good action movie that would have been better if it was not attached to the franchise.
Oh,
If it was
probably,
just
yeah,
a
maybe.
standalone,
Kind of like a World War Z type situation.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay,
If it was a standalone zombie action movie,
Mhm.
I think people would have received it way better.
Well, no, I think it adds to the world building a bit. 28 days.
Kind of just
No.
scratches it. I don't, because in the third movie they go, never mind, that's
Yeah,
done.
literally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We
yeah.
come right back.
Yeah.
But even then, like the first movie too, I'm only like enjoying the movie pretty much until the horse scene when they go into Manchester, like right before Manchester.
The first one?
Yeah, I only like the movie up until that part.
Are you fucking nuts,
Yeah,
bro?
With the army guys and the raid and the fucking raping, I'm going, okay, well, yeah, whatever. I like the fucking zombies. I like they're in the tunnel and the guys are running with the shadows. I prefer this stuff. Fuck, we got a flat tire. I'm gay. Whatever. You know, you have to do your stuff.
I disagree.
I disagree.
No,
I,
you
th- I
like
think I
that
think
part?
28 Days Later is the best zombie movie ever made,
Yeah.
other than maybe Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, I think Shaun of the Dead is better. Yeah,
But you're a filmmaker guy, so
Tied.
but I
for
don't
that
know.
for me that makes sense. But
Mhm.
like I think
Well,
28 Days
story-wise,
as a serious zombie
I think
movie. is the
They
best.
Live is the best zombie movie ever made.
I think
They
shut up.
Live. Those aren't zombies. Those are aliens.
Okay, but like you get the point.
John Carpenter.
That's with the glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's not zombies at all.
Well, they're kind of like
That's like a anti-propaganda movie.
Yeah.
No, like
That movie rules, but it's not zombies.
that's
Alright.
not even zombies.
well, I mean, I know they're not zombies, but like it's clearly in the mythos of.
Take
honestly,
a shot for every time you think Laz actually watched one of these movies. I'm fucking with you.
I think 28 Days Later is the best zombie movie ever made.
Yeah.
I think Night of the Living Dead 1
Mm-hmm.
is the second best zombie movie ever made because it literally started the genre.
More than Shaun of the
But
Dead.
even then, I think the only reason that it started anything was because the copyright fucking thing. where
Yes,
you could just
absolutely,
use it, though.
absolutely, yeah.
So
Yeah.
as a movie, though, I don't think it's awesome.
No, I don't think it's that good.
Yeah,
either.
but
No.
it's just because
But
of the
it's
meta. of it.
yeah, exactly, yeah. Night of the Living Dead 2 fucking rules.
The poster's the sickest of all time with the big titty zombie.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Night of the Living Dead 2 is fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
that's awesome. I had that
What
poster.
about
That was sick.
Shaun of the Dead?
Shaun of the Dead is definitely third best zombie movie of all. Probably, actually, I would rank it higher than
It's
Night of the
gotta
Living
get up
Dead.
there. Shaun of the Dead's
Yeah,
one.
Shaun of the Dead.
Dead is
Shaun,
very
Shaun,
good.
you could argue Shaun of the Dead's a better movie than 28 Days Later.
No.
Oh,
I would say no. But here's my hot take.
technically,
Technically, yes.
Here's my hot
Technically,
take.
yes.
There's those 4 zombie movies.
Yeah.
Every other zombie movie isn't good. Those are the only 4
Well,
good
28 years
zombie
was
movies.
pretty
Zombieland's pretty cool.
Oh, sorry, yes, 28 years, yeah.
20 years is pretty good.
Zombieland's pretty cool.
No, it's not. I don't like Zombieland.
Alright.
Mm.
No, if you're gonna watch Zombieland and have a comedic zombie, just watch Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, no,
I like Adventureland more.
Adventureland fucking rules.
Yeah, Adventureland
I
rules.
love Adventureland.
But that's I think 28 years now, yes. 28 years I think is a very good zombie movie.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Otherwise, dude, I love zombies as a
I like
metaphor.
Dawn of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead's a pretty good movie.
I don't like it.
It's a good movie. It's whatever. It's a good movie. But it's just like a movie. It's not.
Yeah.
It's an entertaining movie.
I can't really think of any other good ones though. Really.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
I'm racking my brain here.
Dawn of the Dead is just fun.
It's not like vampires where
That's
there's
how
like
I'm getting all
20 good
vampire
vampires.
movies,
Exactly, dude. Vampires, fuck.
Zombies.
Zombies, there's been like 4 good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even like the fucking TV shows, I don't find very good though.
Oh, fucking Walking Dead sucks.
Yeah, I don't find that very good.
Oh no! Wait, we're missing a movie here.
What?
Train to Busan.
Train to Busan's a fucking good movie. You're right.
That's
You're
above Night of the
absolutely
Living Dead.
You're
Yeah.
absolutely right.
Train to Busan.
Train to Busan's a fucking good movie.
But those are like the best Western
Yes, sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
The only, but I'm sure Asians have a bunch of great zombie movies.
Yeah.
But the Western ones, those are really good ones.
You're right. Train to Busan is
Train
a
to
very
Busan's
good movie.
fucking
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
That's right.
I haven't seen that yet.
It's good. It's really good. Yeah.
Train to Busan's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Even the sequel, Peninsula,
Yeah.
is decent.
It's decent. Yeah.
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 Check my notes here.
Check the notes.
Check my notes here for a second. Did you take any writings there, Lee?
I have
Of
like
course you
fucking 12 pages of notes, dude.
Oh really? Okay.
I have a lot of notes.
Me just for the first one, I'm thinking I wrote on because I'd watched the movie fucking so many times on like TV.
Which one?
Seen it? The first movie, 28 Days Later.
Yeah.
I'd seen that fucking a million times on TV in like half full here and there, you know.
Yeah.
I never like properly sat down with popcorn and a soda, you know, and watched the movie. And like this was the first time actually ingesting it like you're supposed to ingest it. And I found that
Shit it out after.
yeah, it came out rough, dude. I was saying like I was missing the wide shots on watching the whole thing. I found like the low resolution with like these early digital fucking whatever cameras. You're always in a medium shot or a close up or like some weird Dutch thing that just turns to pixels almost.
Yeah.
So you don't get these big wide vistas. We see them in like maybe the fake shot of Manchester when it's on fire in the back. That's the only big wide really. Everything else, even in the houses and in the mansion and stuff with the army guys, you're always getting medium shots.
Yeah.
Or like super Dutch, stupid low shots. You're never getting, you know, a nice establisher. I felt I was missing that when I watched that. I said that some of the fucking, like the normal standard scenes, like I like Danny Boyle in like Trainspotting because he's always moving and shaking and the camera's always fucking
Yeah.
you're Dutched and
It's more
you're
kinetic.
going in. Yeah. When they're doing more normal scenes, more straightforward dialogue back and forth scenes, when it's okay, here's a medium shot, reverse, you know, that's when they get boring, or not boring, but bad. It looks very digital, very like home movie, do it yourself. Put a light in back of them. We get a bit of a ring light. It's just black. There's no depth to the characters. There's no like shadow on your face or anything. And we're cutting back and forth. I thought those shots looked very bad. Like in the opening, breaking the monkeys out and stuff.
Yeah.
I found that scene was terrible. Just the look of it. And later, halfway through, when Killian is talking with the leading lady, there's a few more back and forths that I just find look so cheap, so cheesy. I don't find them look good at all. Everything else is good. Everything else I like. But just those more standard interactions, standard movie storytelling scenes, I find them really bad.
Yeah. I find that's something we comment on often on this podcast. Is that like the conversational, over the shoulder,
the normal
over the shoulder.
stuff, the standard stuff, no good.
It is no good.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about the music.
I like the music. I think the music's very good.
In the first one, dude, that one song, like the theme.
Well, they played it in the 28 weeks also.
It fucks.
Yeah, no, it's really good.
Did they play that 28 years?
No.
I don't think so.
A
No.
whole new soundtrack for 28
Wow,
years.
they should have kept that one song.
I agree they should have kept that one song, but the soundtrack in 28 years is also very good.
And
Yeah,
it's
it
in
is.
the same vein as it too.
Yeah.
I didn't feel it was a big departure or
No.
anything. I liked them all.
At least for like the credits, they should have used that song or something. You know?
Oh yeah, that would have been nice. I think. Yeah, I think so too.
Or they could have used the Shaun of the Dead song. Dun, 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 you know.
Oh, like when they dance at the end there?
Yeah.
There's a funny bit in 28 Days Later when they meet.
Another group that's exactly the same thing as them.
No.
That's in Shaun of the Dead.
I just want to talk about Shaun of the Dead all day, dude.
In 28 Days Later, when they meet Gleason and his daughter in the apartment building.
Oh yes, yes.
Mhm.
And they're on the roof, and he's talking about how he's got all these buckets, and he's like, I thought with all these buckets we'd have enough water, but if you don't use it fast enough, it goes bad, and then it's a waste, and then you would never think you'd say this in England, but it hasn't rained in so and so long, and then it cuts to them on the balcony talking about the radio transmission, and you can clearly see it raining in the background.
Oh really?
Not really.
Like there's literally a storm cloud right next to them.
Oh, that's funny.
And I'm like, dude, could have waited like 12 hours and just refilmed it or something.
Shoot
Like,
it tomorrow.
like what the
Yeah.
hell's going on here?
Wait
Yeah, I
till
don't think they're working on a
tomorrow.
big budget.
Yeah,
there.
I thought that was pretty funny though. There's
That
like
is funny.
there's like a very obvious storm cloud literally right behind
Oh,
them
yeah.
in the very next scene.
That is funny.
So I thought that was funny.
They lost money though, halfway through or something, 3/4 of the way through.
Really?
Yeah, they had to petition for more money. And
Like they
had to,
ran out, or like they couldn't
Yeah.
find it.
couldn't sponsor it, I guess, from the studio or from whoever, so
Yeah.
they had to like.
But it's like you said, lost it. Like they misplaced it.
They got rid of it. I don't know what happened to it, dude. It just fucking went. But they had to like play it for audiences.
It's a
to
bucket
pump it
budget.
up. Yeah,
Bucket
exactly.
budget. Yeah.
What else do I got written down? The lab that you mentioned, the early
Mhm.
scenes in the monkey lab.
That was terrible. I found
I mean, as a
setup scene, a story scene, fine.
my problem with it, as a man of science,
Mhm.
is that why is that lab so fucking dirty?
Oh really?
Mm.
Dude, it's
Well, it's
filthy.
very
There's
dark.
water on
Yeah,
the
it's very
ground. There's
dark.
fucking dirt everywhere.
Yeah.
It's a fucking It's a biology lab, and it's fucking filthy. No wonder your apes are
Mhm.
fucking sick.
There you go.
Well, you're investigating this virus. They probably have 17 viruses. Your fucking lab is so dirty.
Mhm.
That bothered me right away on the
Right.
watch. I was like, what the fuck? This isn't a lab, dude. This is a fucking dungeon.
I don't know if I've ever seen that first scene before, too. Like, every
Yeah.
time I watch it, it's always Killian waking up or
I-
wherever. And
Me
on the
too. I
bridge
don't
and
remember
shit.
that. Yeah.
I didn't remember that at all.
This is like the 5th time I've
Yeah.
seen 28
Something like that.
days
yeah.
later, and I did not remember the cold open either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They could have just started with him opening his fucking eyes.
I think it would have been
Would have been fun. I don't need a fucking monkey running around.
I
that-
don't think
you know,
the
zoom in.
environmentalism.
It
We don't
doesn't-
need an
it doesn't
explanation.
I don't think it was
this
needed
doesn't
either.
come back at all.
12 Monkeys does better.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what my first thought too was like, what did Alex Garland write this during the AIDS epidemic? Like, what's with the monkeys?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I don't know.
What are you trying to say?
Ooh.
Oh, he's getting fucked in the eye.
I don't think he did. I don't think he was old enough during the 80s.
Maybe this was like.
80s was the height of the AIDS epidemic.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
was 99 or something.
It came out in 2002.
Wait, when did
2002?
Diana? No,
Okay.
Diana died in a car crash. Never mind. Diana just worked along with 8 people.
Yeah, no. She was assassinated by the royal crown, dude. She didn't have AIDS.
So true.
But
It's God or
that was my first thought. I was like, wait a minute, is this movie about AIDS? And I was like, no, it came out in 2002.
Mhm.
Wasn't there
I mean, do they
live?
fuck
When
the
was
monkey?
Live Aid? How old was Alex Garland?
Fuck, I don't know.
Garland. No.
Mid 80s, baby. Something like
whatever.
mid-80s.
All of my AIDS history information is from South Park.
Hell yeah.
That one episode.
Would they have to make them burn money or something?
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
of the money, yeah.
Everyone makes fun of them for having AIDS because it's outdated.
Mhm.
They're like, cancer's the hip disease now, dude. You guys have AIDS, dude? That's
Well,
yes.
the 20
yeah,
years
exactly.
later, dude. It's cancer now, no more AIDS.
What else do I got over here? I like how the only cool soldier in 28 Days was the Scottish one.
Oh, for sure.
I felt like that was pretty targeted. All the
Mm.
British people are fucking assholes. The one Scottish character is like, no, we should actually be nice to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And they kill him.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, the non-English people are the cool ones.
Yeah,
So.
exactly. Yeah.
Danny Boyle is what?
I assume he's
Yeah,
Scottish.
he must be.
He's,
Train-
he's Pakistani.
Train Spotting.
He's a fucky guy. No, he
Train
must
Spotting
be,
is
though,
like the
yeah.
most Scottish film in the fucking
Yeah,
world.
he has to be Scottish.
He must be.
I assume
There's
he's
no
Scottish.
chance
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
There's no way you're making a movie about England getting overrun by zombies if you're from England.
Okay.
Unless
You know,
you're,
it's gonna be one of the people that hates England. It's
Who's
Scotland.
the guy who
or
made
Ireland.
Who's the guy who made Shaun of the Dead?
Edgar Wright.
And-
Yeah, that shit's hilarious though. He probably doesn't like England at all. So.
Oh, so I made a note to myself in 28 Days Later. When they're in the ruins, they sleep. They take refuge in a bunch of ruins, and I made a
Yeah.
note to verify if it's the same ruins that they sleep in 28 years later.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think it is.
I looked it up too for shooting locations.
Hmm.
I don't remember
No
myself.
overlap.
I don't know. I didn't take fucking note. You can find that on fucking Wikipedia now.
I feel like I've mentioned most of my notes.
For 28 days?
For 28 days, yeah. I mean, we went over the basics. I mean, 28 days, I feel like, despite it being such a good movie, there's honestly not much to talk about, I feel.
I like more the style than
It's
anything.
pretty much straightforward. It's pretty much straightforward. You know, like, I don't know.
But I mean...
We've talked about so much social commentary that could possibly be in the movie. So.
Yeah.
This like we talked about this so much in like when I was going to school and shit for like movie stuff. It's like the fucking digital stuff and like how they would shoot it. Okay, we're gonna set up fucking 15 different little mini Panasonic camcorders, shoot the thing in 5 minutes, and then get out here. We have 30 shots.
Yeah.
Like we've talked about that a million fucking times. So like, I don't know. It talked to death. That stuff.
But what movie does it better?
I don't think any does.
Yeah,
For like digital stuff like that and like shoestring stuff like that.
You don't think The Matrix does it the best?
Matrix isn't using camcorders like that, bro.
This is like straight
but
up
I'm talking about
fucking-
like, you know, if you're gonna have like 30 cameras around one
Oh,
area.
no, he means 28 days, not 28 years.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like
Yeah.
everything on the fucking bridge and with Tower London and all kinds of
Like,
fucking
okay,
shit.
so what
It's like, because 28 days is on the verge of a found footage movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is.
If the cameraman was a character, like,
Yeah.
don't change anything.
Mm-hmm.
Just make one person talk to the camera. It's a found footage.
But what
Right
Nick's
away.
talking about is that they'll shoot a scene.
Yeah.
They'll play out the whole scene, but they'll have like 20 different cameras all in different locations.
Mm-hmm.
So that means like,
yeah.
let's say Cillian Murphy's walking down that bridge beside Big Ben, right? They have camera on his face, then they have a camera up there, they have a camera on a building.
Across the street.
I will
across
say
the
like
street,
it's
so
jarring.
they get a bunch of different shots. for the
To
same
me,
thing,
it's so jarring when they don't do that because I can notice it immediately, and I'm just like, this is annoying. Like, why don't they do that all the time?
Well,
Like, it's like a montage.
Oh, like
So-
cutting,
that.
moving the camera out, going,
Yeah.
cutting. Yeah.
It's
So-
just price for that shit. But like this, I think it's more like how you DIY it fucking yourself.
Yeah.
You can only rent the road for fucking 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna
Yeah.
set up 100 cameras.
Unless
and
you're
we have
Mission
5 minutes.
Impossible.
Then you can go crazy.
Yeah,
you know?
Tom Cruise can do it.
The two first notes I made during 28 Weeks Later was that in that first scene, they're
Mhm.
burning books
Okay.
for heat,
Yeah.
and I wrote fucking losers.
Yeah.
I'd rather die reading than burn a book. And then I wrote, unless it's Harry Potter.
Really? Turn off
Go,
the camera.
And then the second note I wrote was that Americans make everything worse.
For the movie, for sure. I thought the movie
No,
was,
in
it was
life.
very bad. Yeah, well, that too. But the movie itself, I thought was just fucking straight action, no problem. That first scene is the best scene in the whole fucking movie. It's the one Danny Boyle one.
A big problem I had with 28 Weeks Later
Mm-hmm.
is that the main scientist, what's her name? Is she Rose Byrne? Is that Rose Byrne? In 28
I don't know
Weeks
what it is,
Later?
but yeah,
I'm not sure if it is.
yeah.
Anyways, the
military doctor girl.
The medical girl, yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Very early on, she's talking about what we know about the virus, right? That it's bloodborne, whatever. And she says that there's no evidence of it being cross-species.
But it came from apes.
Started,
But it
it
comes
came
from
from-
apes. I'm
Mhm.
like, dude, did the people who made 28 Weeks Later even watch 28
But I
Weeks
mean,
Later?
maybe she's implying that apes are the same, share enough genetics
No,
with us
dude,
that.
that's not what species means, dude.
No, but maybe they shared enough genetics with us that they could be trans. I don't know.
That, to me, I was like, that's a fucking...
Yeah, she doesn't. She needs to go read a
That's a
book.
fumble.
But also, okay. Also, another thing that's interesting too is that she'd probably no one knows how it started, other than the viewer. Probably no one knows that these kids broke into a lab with apes, and that's what started everything. Other than the
Maybe,
scientists
yeah.
working on the apes.
Maybe.
Don't they say it? Doesn't the first people Cillian Murphy meets when they explain what happened, don't they say?
Oh, I
I
don't
don't
remember.
remember. I don't remember.
When they give them the rundown of what the last 28 days have been like?
Oh,
Don't
it's
they tell
it's
them?
possible it was like in the news or something like that.
Yeah, I thought it was.
I don't know. I don't remember. What else you got, fool?
Yeah, I'm out on my end.
Yeah, I'm out.
Oh, another thing. There's a lot of my notes are what I didn't like about 28 Weeks Later.
Mm-hmm. What? Yeah. Yeah.
There's so Dawn and Alice, the father and mother in the story. And this is just one example, but there's a lot of, like, I feel like the first half of 28 Weeks Later is like, here's a bit of story, and now it ends. Here's a bit of story, and now it ends.
Sure.
Here's a bit of story,
Mm-hmm.
and now it
Yeah.
ends. And then you're halfway through, and you're like, here's the real story. Hawkeye is gonna save the day.
Yeah.
And it's a short
He's
movie.
not
It's a
even
short
a
movie
character
too.
in the fucking movie.
Yeah,
beforehand.
exactly, yeah.
He's just some
And it- yeah.
background guy.
And like
with three
the
lines.
the dynamic between the family and them discovering their mother is still alive and their father abandoned him.
Yeah.
Her. Like, you think that's going to be like,
The
you're like, oh fuck, like that's going to cause a lot of drama, shit is going to happen, you know, that's going to be stir the pot. Nope, they kill them both right away.
Yeah, it's just the setting off.
Just boom, they're both dead, fuck it, move on. It's like, and it happens like 2 or 3 times where like they hint towards something being the inciting incident. And you're like, oh shit, okay, here we go. No, fuck it, never mind, move on. And it's like...
But that's because it's an action movie, though.
Yeah,
it's,
and
it's just for the montage again of shooting people running down the road.
I
they keep cutting back to that same...
Yeah, and that's, I think, my like number one pet peeve of all time with movies is that fucking bullshit shaky action cam. When the fucking cinematographer, cameraman, or director, I don't know who the fuck, doesn't know how to film an action sequence. Yeah. So it's like, fuck it, just shake the camera. People will think it's intense.
It's the bad choreography.
It's so fucking bad, dude.
But that's product of the times too. That's
it
like
is, absolutely
2006 or something.
And it's the Bourne Ultimatum.
Yeah, exactly.
Every Bourne Ultimatum movie is 90% just this.
Yeah, but I also feel like the shaky camera is a device used to bring the viewer into the action.
It brings me
out.
Yeah.
No, but
every time.
No, but for most people, shaky camera makes you feel like you're running right behind them. You're part of them.
But that much shaking, there's a
there's this level.
But like if past and we're looking back at it, we go, we know that 2006.
Like,
we know that.
Yeah.
I feel like if the camera in an action scene, like I'm not saying all the time because I would love if the camera was just super steady, wide shot, and there's an action scene
and no cut
and no cuts. But the thing is, for other people, not us, but for other people, that might bring them away from the action.
But this is
it might be creating barrier.
Most of 28 years later
is shaky camera,
and all of 28 days later is handheld.
I know.
It's shaky. It's handheld. It's Dutch angle. It's weird.
Yeah.
But it's not fucking jagged.
Yeah.
Like those early 2000s action movies are fucking ridiculous.
It's because their plans shake though. Like in 28 Days Later, it's not plans
it's
shake.
Just a guy walking.
Like
the
guy's doing the stuff. In
he's actually walking in the woods with you trying to film.
And he's going, okay, now I have to zoom in and shake and do this. And he's practicing zoom and shake and do it.
And I think even worse, in the later Bourne films, and I think in 28 Weeks Later, it's not even authentic shaky cam. I think it's digital shaking.
A few things were,
Oh, yeah.
It's absolutely in post. Yeah. They actually fucking post-production shake the camera. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. I've done that work too, though. Yeah. The same thing, dude.
It's
After Effects easy, you can do that,
I cannot stand it. I cannot stand it. What else do I have written down here? Dead air?
Yeah, watch out.
Yeah, that's pretty funny, dude.
Oh, your toilet seat?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a weird transition in 28 Weeks Later where it's literally like straight out of PowerPoint, like a fade.
Yeah.
It's like Star Wars.
But in Star Wars, they do it like 7 times per movie, so it's like you get used to it. You're like, okay, this is the Star Wars.
And it's Star Wars.
It's cute, you know?
Yeah.
In 28 Weeks Later, they do it once, and it's like, the fuck?
Yeah.
It's so completely out of nowhere, they just like dissolve sideways to the next scene. It's like, the fuck is this?
No, I know, yeah.
It's like the editor was like, I don't know what to do, dude. Fuck it. Dissolve.
Yeah.
I think it's stupid and lazy. The helicopter shredder, when the helicopter goes sideways and shreds all the zombies, stupid as fuck.
No, it's stupid, but I think it's cool.
Stupid as fuck.
Oh, that's pretty stupid.
Another
instance caused by a stupid character.
The when they're gassing London, and they hide in the car, and they're like, "We'll be safe in this car," but we've seen zombies break through car windows 20 times in 28 days and 28 weeks later already.
Yeah,
I was like, "Dude, come on." I don't know. To me, there's a lot of.
But then again, you just said before the virus evolves, you know, or maybe.
So what, they get weaker?
Well, maybe they're just smarter.
I mean, they do say in 28 weeks.
That smarter. You could be. They're gonna take a spark plug, break the ceramic off, and flip the fucking car. Dude.
There you go.
But that's I don't know. But having said all that, I do genuinely still think 28 Weeks Later is a good movie. It's not bad.
No, it's a good movie. It's an entertaining movie.
Yeah, but I just don't think it.
It's not deeper than the entertainment that it
Yeah, and
provides.
I think the most of its merit is lost by being associated with 28 Days Later, which is such a good movie. I think I've said everything I wanted to say. I mean, there's like all my other notes are just like things I thought were stupid. Like in 28 Years Later, how Spike and his mother escape. He sets a fire to like a shed.
Yeah.
Like there's a fire, and the whole
And
town
he distracts the
collects to go get rid of this fire.
Mm-hmm.
But the fire is like a single, isolated, empty
Not
shed
close
in
to
the
anything.
middle of a wet grass field.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, just let it burn. That's not.
You know what? You know what you could have done instead. You could have just like swam onto the ocean and swam around.
No, they say the current's really strong then.
Yeah, pull you out to sea, dude. Pull you out
They
to
say,
sea.
actually, this is one thing I did like about 28 Years Later,
Mm-hmm.
because usually I don't like when movies had any exposition. Don't tell me anything. I'll figure it out.
Yeah,
if it's a good movie,
that
I'll
kind
figure
of
it
dumb
out.
stuff. Yeah, like the alpha shit too.
The alpha shit, yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of stuff in 28 Years, especially in that intro scene when it's like Spike's first time out of the compound,
Mm-hmm.
where in order to give the viewer context, it's the dad quizzing his son,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, what are we on right now? He's like, the causeway. He's like, why can we use it? He's like, it's low tide. Like, he's quizzing him to make sure he's going to be able to survive on his own.
And that's how they expose it. Yeah.
I thought that was a very effective, realistic,
Yeah, it
and
makes sense.
like wholesome way.
Well, it makes
to
sense with the
give
scene too.
viewer
Like he's quizzing him
context.
for his first time.
Exactly, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they're doing these tests all the time to
Yeah.
prep him, right?
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
I thought that was really smart because, like,
Mhm.
on a rewatch, I'm like, oh, this is obviously to give us the viewer context. But on my initial viewing, I was like, yeah, he does need to know that shit. You're right.
Exposition done well.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it. The rest of my notes are like, oh, there was a weird scene actually in 28 Years Later when the mother's dying.
Mm-hmm.
And he darts Spike, and Spike starts passing out from the tranquilizer, and his mother's holding him, and Ralph Fiennes is talking to them, and the back and forth they have mirrors exactly wedding vows between the son and his mother,
Mm-hmm.
which after Eric like kind of like prodding and joking to them about the mother calling her son daddy.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't notice that the first time, but it's like literally when right before he mentions Memento Amoris, remember to love, he like makes them promise to love each other as if it was a wedding. He's like, do you, Spike? It doesn't say take
I
your
don't
mother.
remember
He's
that.
like, do you, Spike, love your mother? And instead of saying I do, he says I love my mother.
I
And then
wanna
he says,
fuck my mom.
do you, Isla,
Yeah.
love your son?
Yep.
And it's like on a rewatch, I was like, dude, it was like almost beat for beat wedding vows.
Yeah.
And I thought it was an interesting.
I didn't notice.
I don't know if it was I don't know if it was
Mhm.
intentional,
It sounds intentional.
Yeah.
It sounds pretty good.
Yeah,
But
but I
Garland,
was like,
yeah.
damn, that's an interesting way.
Pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
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 My vows now. Do you love
Memento
zombies?
Amoris.
I love zombies. Yes.
yeah.
Christina, do you like cannibal movies?
Yeah. The rest of my shit.
Jungle Island.
Oh, we didn't talk about the baby.
Yeah, I
I
mean
don't know.
that's just like life for a life. I thought.
Does it serve a purpose?
No.
Do you think it's just life for
The
life?
baby?
Yeah.
Oh no, I think it serves its purpose.
Yeah,
I think it
'cause
asks.
I couldn't figure it
I
out.
think it asks the question if a zombie gives birth and that baby's not infected.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's more of an existential question about this baby
Mhm.
from the baby's POV.
Okay.
You know, let's say this baby grows up.
Yeah.
What are they gonna be like?
Right.
I don't know. I thought it was more like, okay, now the son's leaving. He's leaving his father with a new son. It's like an exchange of
yeah.
life. The mother's dead. He has this new life here.
Because to me, the baby. I mean, I don't know how much time gap is going to be between the next two parts of this trilogy,
Mm-hmm.
but to me, the baby thing was like. Either the baby serves a purpose I don't understand,
Mm-hmm.
or the baby's going to come back in an important way.
Oh, maybe that too.
And
Maybe
if the
that,
baby's
yeah.
going to come back in an important
Yeah.
way, then to me, introducing it in this movie was also just for the sake of setting up the next movies.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, kind of pointless.
But I thought of it that it was more like setting up like a motive for the Alpha to come after Rafe and fucking Spike.
That was my other thing. I was like, is the alpha the only one who gets to fuck? Is he the only
That's
one
what I
with
was
semen?
thinking. He's the only
with
one with the
fucking good cum?
The big nuts
Yeah.
hanging, yeah.
I
The only
thought
one
that
we
too,
saw
yeah.
on screen. No one else had a dick on screen.
That's true. Cillian Murphy, we saw his dick in the first one.
Did we?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah?
A couple times. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
I'll check my
Oh, yeah.
favorite shots.
Yeah.
But-
No, he hangs
zoom
the
in.
long. Yeah.
I think the baby's purpose is to propose this existential question about what would a baby be like if it were born out of a zombie mom, but the
Okay,
baby's
yeah.
not a zombie.
Yeah.
What does that mean for the baby as a person? Oh, Julia!
Good save.
Yeah.
Fucking stop it, Julia.
Good save.
Juju.
Juju. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's talking about, like, what would this be like? It's
Right.
proposing this question.
Yeah.
You know, it's
I guess it
asking
also
this
plays
question.
into the whole theme of compassion, right? If a baby's born from a zombie, but the baby's
Exactly.
healthy,
Can-
what do you do with it?
Can the dad be compassionate to this baby, right? Even though it was born out of a zombie mom.
Yeah. I just felt like these questions are raised, but I just felt like it was.
We almost have to wait for the next one though to see because I didn't think that it would be a setup for the next one because
But
then it
I
makes
think
it
if
shitty.
it's a setup, it's a good. It's good both ways, you know.
Yeah.
But then, like at the same time, like having finished 28 years and the whole setup with the Jimmy squad,
yeah.
I have no interest in seeing the compound again. I have no interest in
Yeah, me
seeing the
neither.
father
Yeah.
again.
Oh, and I would have liked the father to come back. I would have liked Jimmy not to exist. Maybe like the idea of the story.
I fucking
love
love Jimmy. Okay, Jimmy's awesome.
the tracksuit ninja guy.
It's
I don't
so
know.
fucking funny.
It kind of goes like, oh, okay,
What was?
well,
Do you
this
remember
is stupid.
what Ben's whole thing about the tracksuit guys was?
Oh, what did Ben say? I forgot, bro. But Ben's like,
He had a whole theory. Dante's buddy had a whole fucking theory about the tracksuit guys. He was like
Mhm.
diving deep in like this
Oh,
true
yeah?
crime thing about how they're a reference to this tracksuit gang in London and like
Oh, really?
it was a whole thing.
Get
And
him on the
I was
horn.
like, holy fuck, dude! Like,
let's see. Can I call
Load him
Ben?
The
up.
guy
Yeah,
was
call-
going off,
call
dude.
Ben.
I don't have his.
but I don't
phone.
remember either.
That's pretty funny. Are you gonna edit it in after if you want?
Where- is he
Because
online?
there's a few things he was saying about Jimmy, because he kept saying that like Jimmy's not only the guy from the cold open in 28 years, but Jim was also the name of Killian Murphy in the
Seems
first
bad,
one,
seems
and
bad.
Mm-hmm.
like there's a connection there. I don't think there's a connection.
I don't
there.
think so too.
I think James is just a popular name in
Yeah,
England.
because I thought the fucking Aaron Taylor Johnson Jamie was also Jimmy. I was
Okay.
confused half the movie.
Is his
too, but
name Jamie?
His name's Jamie,
Yeah.
and there's Jimmy
Oh,
and
yeah?
Jim. So I was confused with all those characters.
Yeah.
We're calling. We're gonna try to call Ben right now.
We're gonna call Ben. Yeah, ask him about the Jimmys. He had a whole take on that.
Yeah, he was also kind of fucked up, so you never know.
But I think the Jimmy shit would have landed better if they weren't doing backflips.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
Completely. Just get rid of the backflips.
The kung fu, the martial arts.
Well, stabbing and choking. Okay.
Yeah, but like some of the choreography was
Yeah.
cool. I was like, oh,
Mm.
cool. That's interesting. They all have different weapons. Whatever. It's fun.
No, but then it's like
The-
Teenage Mutant Ninja
Like the
Turtles.
front, like the gainer,
Yeah.
the front
Back.
momentum backflip. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, what the fuck is going on?
That's
Ben's
pretty-
not gonna answer. He's not answering.
That's pretty hard to do.
Yeah, I was like, this is insane.
I don't think
yeah.
you do that.
But Ben, bro, he goes off, bro. This guy, he's you know.
Blah, blah, blah.
How long we've been going? We've only been going for an hour and a half.
Hour and a half, yeah.
Okay.
But Ben had this. Yeah, you're right. He had this crazy take about the tracksuit guys. He went off for like 30 minutes about it.
Could we take a break here? I have to
mind.
pee.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take a break.
Take a just quick 5-minute break.
Quick break, and then we go off to the segments there.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Close it
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Favorite scenes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we? I think we can keep it rolling.
Keep it rolling while I
It's
go
maybe
pee, alright.
easier for me than to.
Yeah.
I only have to sync it one time. We're doing like the finishing kind of stuff now.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
When-
we
when
talked
do you
about
have
it.
to- When do you have to go last? In 45 minutes or something?
Yeah, by like 10:30, I need to be out of here.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. 50 minutes. Something like that. Okay.
By
I only got favorite shots left. I got
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've said everything on that I need to say about the movie,
Mm.
so I'm just like listening and absorbing information now.
Where's Pecorino? Lee, is Pecorino in the ceiling? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Where would he get in the ceiling?
Above the washing machine.
Oh, I can't see that far.
He's probably up there. Yeah, he's right there. Look above the washing machine, bro. You're gonna laugh so hard.
Hell yeah.
Just destruction going on.
Your shampoo fell out of the.
That's fine.
You're not worried about him chewing wires up there and dying, fucking
For wires.
zapping himself?
That hole's been open for like 2 years, bro.
All right.
Talking about me again?
Illegally downloading it, dude.
See,
Which one?
Herzog. He's got an Instagram now.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, yeah. I saw it.
Sorry, what was that?
It's the fresh Instagram.
Socially literate.
Yeah,
right? Like,
yeah,
a lot of his
completely
movies are
literate, yeah.
very poignant.
Contemporary.
Yeah.
Oh, he did Ex Machina.
Alex Garland, yeah, the writer of the
Oh, yeah.
28.
Yeah.
So I mean, the writing I think is fantastic in terms of storytelling,
Mm.
but in terms of like thematic depth and symbolism and all these things, like unless I'm missing something.
No, they're very surface. But
There's
even the cancer's the only, like, it's too on the nose, everything.
It's beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful. Like not in a bad way. Like it's to me, it's
Yeah.
beautiful. It's efficient.
Mm-hmm.
It does exactly what it's supposed to do.
What,
Mhm.
But,
the
like,
mom scene?
Everything about the writing.
Yeah.
I'm
In
just saying-
28 years?
In 20 years and 28 days.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just saying,
But
like,
it's a good
in
popcorn
terms of
movie too, though.
yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Good just to sit with the fucking asshole and watch.
But in terms of like what I'm talking about, like in terms of what I do here on the podcast, which is like overanalyze everything.
Yeah, even the shittiest of movies.
I feel like
overanalyze.
these movies are like there's almost it's hard. It's actually like I was just saying I had more theories about Hansel and Gretel Get High than I do about these movies.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because like these movies are so straightforward.
Yeah.
The movies about
I mean, not
This, I think
everything
it's-
needs to be overanalyzed.
no, I know it's
You
just
know?
what I like to do.
Mm.
But I'm just saying that these
I
movies
mean,
are interesting
yeah.
in that way, in that I find
But maybe they're so popular because they're digestible like that. You just get it right away. You don't have
Maybe,
to fucking think about
maybe.
it too much and think, oh,
I
I
mean,
like this movie.
No, but there's some popular movies that you could, like Barbie, we overanalyze the shit out of, you know?
But I think Barbie's more in depth than this. Or more
No, it is. It
I
totally
think
is.
there's a lot to talk about in Barbie.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah.
I think the one thing maybe
But
we didn't
popular,
mention,
it's Barbie's more complex, but it's also more popular, you know?
But historically, I think 28 Days Later, that's gonna be remembered more than Barbie. Then.
28 Days.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well,
Like
yeah,
the
I mean,
second
28 Days was like
digital movie ever.
it was also like
yeah.
an insanely pivotal turning
Mhm.
point for the genre.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like
Even film
Night of the Living
in
Dead
general, though. Yeah.
and 28 Days are
Yeah.
like the most influential zombie movies of all time.
That's
I
funny.
ain't Shaun
too.
of the Dead.
Yeah. Those two though, and they're
Well, you
it's
keep
because
dissing
of
Shaun of
the
the Dead over here.
extra filmic,
Yeah,
things
yes,
that
yeah,
happen.
absolutely, yeah, you're right,
Both of
yeah.
them.
I think the only thing we didn't talk about that I don't know if you guys, but you guys aren't that familiar with Danny Boyle's filmography, are you?
No.
Trainspotting,
Trainspotting.
Baby, yeah, Trainspotting.
Trainspotting, that's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Slumdog Millionaire.
Yeah. I
Oh
didn't see
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I haven't
yeah,
watched
yeah,
that.
yeah,
I didn't watch either of those.
So not only aesthetically, because his editing style is very specific. All of his movies, and like you said in Trainspotting, right? It's a lot of back and forth. It's a
Yeah.
lot of interesting movements. We get that a lot in 28 Years, more than 28 Days. 28 Days because of it's more like back and forth between cameras, but
Yeah.
less camera movement.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Mhm.
thematically, I think what a lot of Danny Boyle's films explore is this idea of beauty and filth.
Okay.
Where like Trainspotting is a disgusting movie, but it's
Yeah.
beautiful. 28 Years and 28 Days, like they're gory, they're bloody, they're
Mhm.
zombies, and it's the apocalypse, but they're both beautiful movies.
Yeah.
And
I thought that could be more gore, maybe.
more gore.
Maybe, I don't know. You're ripping the guy's fucking head out with his spine attached still. You can fucking go crazy.
Like more
with it.
blood? I don't know, because
Maybe,
dude, when they
more
shot the fatty in the
stuff.
neck, dude, he was pissing like a Tarantino movie.
Yeah. Okay.
I think they did a good
Hmm.
job with the gore in this one, to be honest.
I like the
I think they could have done more of those shots,
though,
bro.
Yeah.
Mm.
They do enough of
The
those type of
180
shots, bro.
ones
Yeah.
were sick.
Those were
But
amazing.
you do them too much and they get old quick, I think.
I don't know. I liked all 10 of them.
No, but my problem is that they only did it at the beginning. They could have done it at least once more at like later movie.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Like when he rips up the spine, like they should have done the 180 shot, like
Yeah.
like a whole thing, you know?
Yeah, when Rafe is fucking the mom's dead body, could have done that. That's off camera.
Yeah, I think I missed that one.
That's the director's cut
It's
one.
off
I
camera.
think what's
I'm waiting for you to rip your wife's spine out at the wedding. Just rip her fucking spine out. We're
What's-
married
That's
now.
the big climax.
You start having sex with her spine.
The spine.
What's with the Sub-Zero thing?
Sub-Zero.
The
yeah,
head
ripping the
ripping?
spines. He does like 5 times.
It's
His
fucking
move,
awesome.
dude.
That's
He's
what
the
it
It's
big
his move.
guy.
Why?
Dude. He's the big dude on campus.
Why isn't he eating them?
Ooh.
is. Well, they don't really eat each other. Do they?
Yeah, they eat.
If
I
they
don't know.
die of starvation the first one.
In 28 weeks, that was the whole point, is that
Yeah.
after 28 weeks, they also are dying of starvation. That's why they were able to re-enter England.
Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know how much...
Well, they showed a starvation at the end of 28 days also.
Yeah, on the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, they show it like in the countryside and whatnot.
Mhm.
So, you know...
Yeah, that's another very big inconsistency you just showed. Like, they would have
Yeah.
had to sustain this diet for 28 years.
Yeah.
Because, so...
Enough to have enough muscles to be a fucking alpha.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Or
But
the big
so-
fat guys eating worms to get that fat eating a fucking worm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We see
Eating the
him eating
shoelace is
worms.
fun though. I like that.
I did like that
was
too.
quite fun.
And we also see, in the very last sequence, Spike is cooking a fish and then he bolts off and the zombie, instead of chasing him, eats the fish. He grabs the fish off of the
Yeah,
skewer
because
and
they're
eats the
probably
fish.
all starving. But you know.
So, they do eat. So why is the alpha just ripping spines and moving on? Why isn't he eating?
He's got that 5% nutrition pack, you
Yeah.
know,
I guess, yeah.
Guy's shredded.
in the
dude.
back,
Yeah.
dude. Rich
He just-
Piana,
he's got-
dude.
Yeah.
He's smart enough to just drink protein shakes in the back. Then.
Yeah, he goes to the grocery shop for protein shakes.
The shoelace reminded me of... This is one thing I didn't like about 28 Years.
Mm.
Is right after the shoelace scene, when there's like the jump cut to him waking up
On the
with his mom, he's like,
yeah.
"Oh, what happened?" And then it jumps back to the mom saving him.
Yeah.
Unnecessary.
Just a funny, yeah.
The back and forth was too much. I thought.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, let us wonder how it happened and move on.
Mhm.
We can piece it together that the mom saved him. We didn't need
Or
that
you,
extra
you
scene.
could have done it filmically, shown something. Oh,
Yeah,
her
exactly.
nails are fucked
Yeah.
up or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
To me, it was like, even just showing her with him
Mm-hmm.
when they wake up, to me was enough. I was like, oh, she saved him.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't need the
That she
back.
doesn't remember,
I
yeah.
didn't need the flashback to her wrecking his shit.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that was like. To me, that sequence being out of order was completely unnecessary.
Yeah,
they could have
to
just
be out of
shown. They
order.
could have just done it straight and moved
Yeah.
on.
Or
Like, it
remove
was-
the middle. and
Yeah,
just have the
yeah.
two-
I thought that was a
yeah.
weird choice.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it, man. Yeah,
Mhm.
favorite
Yeah,
shots,
shots,
favorite
shots.
that's
Shots.
all I
I'm gonna
got.
be
Movie.
really basic bitch here. I just really like the scene of Cillian Murphy looking around. There's no one, and it's just
Yeah.
I was
It's
gonna say
classic.
that's my favorite
Yeah,
shot.
It's,
too.
it's so cool, dude. Like
On
honestly,
tower
like
when
at
he's on the
first,
bridge.
yeah,
That's the
you're on the
big
bridge.
Yeah.
You're 13, 14 years old. You're
And the
watching this for
papers
the
are
first
flying
time.
around.
Yeah, you're watching this for the first time. It's 13. You're 13, 14, and I'm like, whoa, that's kind of that's low-key scary. And I'm gonna be honest, like, okay, COVID, virus, zombies. It kind of felt like that for the first like 3 weeks of COVID.
Yeah.
When you were walking around Montreal, you're looking around, you're like, Jesus, there's like 2 people here.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it's like bustling.
I kind of liked COVID actually.
COVID was the best time of my life, dude.
I-
I've never
it's
had a
the
better
best.
time.
I
I had
loved
a good
it.
time.
I had
I had a great
during
time.
It
COVID.
was a good summer.
That was
It was
the highlight
dude,
of my
2
life,
summers,
dude.
come on.
It was,
2
bro.
years were
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, it was the best.
That was probably the best.
Shout
2 years of my
out,
life
shout
was
out
COVID.
my
Yeah,
brother.
They were.
Shout out my brother. I love you.
I mean, in
Thank
terms
you,
of
Chinese doctors.
Hell yeah.
in terms
Whoa.
of in terms of doing school online, fucking sucked ass.
Oh, I
Yeah.
loved it.
But that summer of quarantine, fucking ruled.
Sick.
Yeah.
Just cashing in government checks
Oh,
and
yeah,
just fucking
getting
hanging out,
paid.
dude. Yeah, that was awesome.
And it was quiet. It was quiet. There was no traffic.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
yeah, it was perfect.
I would just
Yeah.
like
Cruise
fucking
around.
whatever. Yeah,
But yeah,
We'll talk
not
after.
All this
yeah.
to say, all this to say,
After.
like, I
That's
really
also my
liked
favorite
that
shot
scene.
too. That's also my
And
favorite
also for the second one,
The through the bus one? Or
the
just on the
for the
bridge?
second movie, I'm
Mhm.
saying, the beginning. Just I mean, like that's a cool beginning.
the cold
Yeah,
open,
the cold
in,
open.
in general. Okay.
Yeah, and for the third one, honestly, like just like,
Well,
sorry, what?
the whole scene's your favorite shot.
Well, no, but like the
Well,
mother.
we just do favorite
Yeah,
part.
yeah, I know,
favorite
favorite
shot,
part,
favorite
okay.
scene,
It is
or
it is
whatever.
the strongest part of the movie, I think.
The
And
one
for the
Danny
and for
Boyle
the third
part.
one, personally, me it's not really at the end, but like, you know, the kid coming in and like just placing
Like Julia.
the bones. That's nice. I understand
Yeah.
like where there is a lot of beauty in that, and that is just like it's very zen. As a scene, it's very zen.
It's just very like
Yeah.
end of Lord of the Rings kind of melancholic,
But
kind of
that's
thing.
it. That was my thing. Yeah.
I found the backgrounds though seemed very painted, like matte painting backgrounds, almost like
Sure.
he's not on this huge tower. He's just standing there with like a thing. in the
Yeah.
background.
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt that for a few of those morning shots.
My favorite shots. First one was Big Ben, also
Yeah, I
with
love
Cillian
Big
Murphy
Ben.
in the middle of the road.
So iconic too.
Yeah, that's the movie right there.
Second one, it's in the first scene, the cold open of the second one. But I love the shots where the mom is staring at him
Yeah.
Through
with this
the
fucking
glass.
betrayed look.
Yeah.
And I like that they repeat this look a couple times in the film.
Mm-hmm.
Like the kid has a nightmare of his mom, and the mom has that same look, But my favorite shot is when the dad looks back as he's running away, and he looks back at the mom in the window, turns around, looks back again, and she's gone.
Yeah.
That's my favorite shot of the second one. The third one, my favorite shot. I didn't know if I have a favorite shot. I quite liked the orchid on the top of the hill before the zombies come and attack them.
Yeah.
I like that shot a lot, and I like the Actually, no, my favorite shot is the shot of when the dad is telling Spike about the doctor, and they have the flashback of when the dad showed up to the doctor, and the doctor's burning bodies, and the doctor just waves at them. That's my favorite shot of the third one. Yeah.
Me, I got. I like the zombies running through the tunnel when they have the flat tire with the car in the first one, and you just see them coming. You're like, "Ooh, this is kind of scary." Now it's a horror movie time.
that's a
It's
great
the
shot,
first
yeah.
scary part of the movie. 28 weeks. I have the time code here. 1 hour 6:30. When the mom is on the stretcher and she blows up in fire.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's just a static low angle there, and it just goes and fire fills the whole room. That's fun. 28 years later, I liked any of the red trail cam shots.
You'd love those.
Those are sick.
Love those.
Those are
yeah.
so sick.
I agree.
Oh yes, it's true. I
Yeah,
forgot
The
about
head
those.
The
on the
fucking-
stuff, and
yeah,
they're
red
standing.
light zombie orgies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see the deer at first.
Those are the
and then
goriest
zombies.
too. They're ripping apart
Sick.
bodies. Yeah,
Yeah.
those were awesome.
Those were
Yeah,
sick.
I like those.
Even
I
in the
totally
28
forgot about
weeks
those.
when the red ones and they're running up the stairs in the the quarantine's breaking down now and they have to run the stairs and everything's in red too.
Yeah.
That's very sick, dude. That's the
I
callback
forgot about
to
those
it.
fucking deer cam shots. Dude.
Those are
were
fucking cool.
awesome.
Yeah. Those are mine at least.
In the first one, I wrote a few down, but I think my favorite is probably when Killian's in the church.
I remember this.
It's when it's in graffiti on the
Oh yes, at the beginning of the movie.
on the
there.
wall. It
Yeah,
says the
it's
end
like the
is
first
very,
zombie that shows
is
up.
extremely fucking nigh,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and like it's when he's first walking into the church. There's a few shots there that I
Yeah,
find-
That's
that's
a
a
very
great scene,
funny
yeah.
graffiti. Extremely fucking.
Yeah,
hard.
yeah, yeah. But the actual composition of those shots, I think, are probably my favorite. Otherwise, I made a note of after they leave, once they get past the tunnel, they drive through like a flower field, and the focus on the camera makes it look like an impressionist painting, which I thought was
The
fun.
flower field's very nice too. I forgot about
Yeah.
that too. Fuck, I should have rewatched the first one.
In 28 weeks later, there's a top down when the dad is telling his kids how their mother died.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In his flashback, they do a top down shot that I thought was really cool. Otherwise, there's a shot when they're on the moped, the two kids, and they drive through a cemetery. I just like cemeteries.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool too.
So I have a soft spot for cemeteries, so I just wrote that down. In the last one, I also noted the red lens ones. When they first get to that rundown village and they find the corpse hanging from his feet,
Yeah.
strung
Yes.
up.
Like the upside down there.
There's a
Yeah.
shot of the father aiming his bow at the zombie through the doorway.
Okay.
That is just framed like
Cool.
like perfect thirds. It's just a really nice shot.
Mm-hmm.
But I think my favorite might be the low angle of Spike climbing the skull tower.
Okay.
There's a nice low angle of him climbing.
Yeah.
That's just really cool. The skull tower is just sick.
So Twilight Sky
Yeah.
and stuff.
But there's also a shot. I don't remember if it's during the flashback of the father telling his son about the doctor, their encounter with the doctor, or if it's the zombies. But there's an exact like reference to the Dance of Death from the Seventh Seal by Ingmar Bergman.
Mm-hmm.
Of the silhouettes on the hill, all in a row, just like in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, dancing down.
Yeah, that I think was really cool. I think it's the zombies. They do it with the
When
zombies.
they first attack, like?
No, it's later. I'll find it. But I thought that was, I mean, just as a reference to the Seventh Seal, I think it was a cool referential shot. I thought.
Letterboxd.
Letterboxd. I mean, honestly,
Trying to sign into my Letterboxd.
Yeah,
I forgot
I've
my,
been
I forgot my
watching
password, bro.
Reset your
The,
password for.
I
I put the wrong name. Usually it's Big Force, but I put Bugfoot.
I was looking all day for good reviews.
Oh, you're looking all day. You couldn't find anything.
No, not really.
Oh
I mean,
shit, bro.
I think 90% of the 28 days later reviews are complaining about the quality of the video.
Okay.
Yeah, like I did.
They're like, "Oh, what was this filmed on a potato?"
Yeah.
Oh.
That was
Like, that's
Christina
like-
too. She's like, "When was this movie shot?" I'm like,
Yeah.
well, not that long ago.
It was like
Whatever.
Well, we got a couple joke ones for 28 years.
pretty much every review, even like the 5-star reviews, were like, "Was this filmed on a fucking Motorola Razr?"
That would have been awesome.
And they still give it 5 stars.
That would have been a good challenge.
Yeah, I still have mine.
But it's, I don't know. To me, it was like,
There's some funny ones for the 28 years ones.
to me, the video wasn't that bad.
But I mean, they've never seen fucking quality. You know, like
I
I
thought-
don't
dude,
understand. What's the fucking?
I've
What's the
fucking
problem?
watched The Blair Witch, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You,
Like,
you
I
can
know.
watch a movie from
Or,
1920, 4K, 8K,
I know,
perfect
fuck
film
with
But
that.
stabilized.
those are in film, so they're restored most of the time.
Yeah, exactly. They look better
Paranormal
than any
Activity
fucking
is kind of
anything.
like the same.
Paranormal Activity has
Yeah.
more fidelity than 28
Dude,
years
Lake
later.
Mungo,
Yeah.
that was like fucking
Oh, what a
480p
good fucking
the whole
movie.
time.
Like
But
Mungo.
horror
That didn't bother
movies,
me.
the better, like, they're scarier the low quality they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I find that goes with
Lo-fi
it. Yeah,
kinda.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
kind of part of the scary. Ooh, what's
I
going
got-
on in the pixels? Fuck.
So, and I did save a couple reviews. So, this one is from Adam Naiman. He's from Toronto.
What are his favorite movies?
His favorites are Meshes of the Afternoon.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone's heard of it.
Nope.
Sounds a bit dorky.
It's
Just from
Shout out, Adam.
from 1943. 2 directors. It's a short film. It's 14 minutes long. So,
Okay, the guy's a loser.
yeah.
Okay, next.
La Jetée, Don't Look Now, and
Oh, don't look now. Okay.
The
Don't Look Up.
Intruder by Claire Denis. I like Claire Denis.
Oh, nice.
Trouble Every Day is a
Certain-
fucking great movie.
Mm.
You like Trouble Every Day?
I might be thinking of a different person.
Cannibals?
Claire Denis. I gotta do some googling
Okay.
after. I'll get back
Dennis
to
the
it.
Anyways,
Menace.
so what they say is that 28 Days Later still rips and still stands as the very peak of Danny Boyle's whole deal. Ugliness as a subject and texture. Periods of sustained disorientation punctuated by blunt force trauma.
Yeah.
Cool. Also the peak of Alex Garland's whole deal. There was actually some meat in the gym mats back then with the frothing, mindless, contagious rage tabbed aptly and mercilessly as a potent apocalyptic accelerant. Great use of the actors. I'm paraphrasing now because it's a long review. Watched in anticipation of the sequel, and he adds, perhaps foolishly allowing myself to think it might be good. And I think
The sequel to the new one?
yeah, 28 years later.
Oh, okay.
And I had the same thought. I remember getting excited for 28 years later, and then kind of needing to remind myself, like, no, calm down. Every reboot ever fucking sucks.
Yeah, exactly.
But I liked 28 Years a lot. So
I do too.
I was
Yeah.
pleasantly
I
surprised.
had no problem with it,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, but the whole reason I like 28 years is because of the mom shit. So
This guy, Manny Moran, whose favorites are Blade Runner 2049,
Yeah.
2001: A Space Odyssey, Clockwork Orange, and Batman.
kind of
Which one? Which one?
Oh,
Robert Pattinson.
Interesting. Okay.
It's kind of basic choices.
He says this movie is amazing, incredible, one if not the best I have seen. Everything from the music to the acting to the writing to the cinematography took my breath away. Maybe not intentionally, but the more time I spent thinking about it, the more I realized how much I love everything about it and what a masterpiece it truly is. This movie is beyond a zombie flick. It explores themes, deeper meaning. This is the deeper meaning one that I commented on. It explores themes with deeper meaning and no spoilers, but sort of perfectly captures the idea that man is man's worst enemy. It is a very scary movie, so for the horror fans, it's perfect. It's also iconic and musically. The amazing actors rise to the fame, whatever. So I commented on this and I was like, what theme specifically?
Yeah.
And we never answered.
Can I shoot one about 28 years?
Yeah, go for it.
So it's by a guy named Matt Lynch, pro member.
Ooh.
Cringe.
His favorite movies are The Empire Strikes Back.
I'm a permanent.
Empire Strikes Back is good. Yeah, best
No,
of
it's
them.
not.
Shut up, Siri.
Between all of them,
Star
for
Wars
sure.
sucks, dude.
That's the best of
Star Wars
them.
dog
That's
shit.
for sure.
The last, what's the one? Episode fucking 8 is the best one.
Oh, that's the
OG
funny one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That was
OG
nice.
Blade Runner,
OG Blade Runner.
Mm-hmm.
Qui-Gon,
Okay.
great, good movie, and Pulp Fiction. Those are his favorite movies.
Okay.
And his thing is, he's from Seattle. Video store dirtbag, the villain of Letterboxd. Whatever, shut up, bro.
Sure.
Sounds like a loser.
But he gives
actually.
a pretty good analysis of the whole Brexit thing over here.
Oh.
He gave it 3 stars.
Okay.
And I'm looking at a lot of his reviews. Most of them are jokes. Someone wrote 28 inches later.
Yeah. A lot
Or
of them.
28 iPhones later.
Yeah.
They're all jokes for 28 years later. But he gave it 3 stars. And okay, other than the jokes, they're all commenting about the ending.
Yes, I noticed that as well.
They're
Or the dicks.
all
Or
bitching.
the iPhones.
It's always
Yeah.
says despite a rocky first half, this makes a very welcome lean into folk horror. The second half
Yeah.
is really quite
Yeah.
good. Still, Garland remains kind of a dummy in my opinion. Trying to equate this kid's loss of innocence with Britain's loss of myth and empire seems like something he can't really parse, and he wrote the damn thing. Looks gorgeous in any case, and Boyle really does generate some emotional stakes and some formal juice.
Interesting.
Goddamn shame about that dog shit stupid last scene. I thought it was fucking great, by the way.
Interesting. I don't know what he means by the loss of their mythos.
Well, I mean, the mythos is dead for Britain, I think. I agree with that completely.
What is the mythos?
Explain.
Come on. I mean, it's the superpower for hundreds of years, probably 1,000, easily.
Oh, okay.
And
I thought
it's-
they meant like...
Well,
not
it says
recent
this is
times.
myth and empire.
Not in recent times.
No, but I thought he meant myth like mythology.
Oh no.
Okay.
No. It's more like the myth, like the mythos and the pathos and the ethos.
Their
probably.
reputation.
Exactly, the
Oh, okay,
reputation
yeah,
that the UK has
Yeah, yeah.
is completely not the same anymore. I
Yeah.
mean, whatever, but
Yeah, but everything else is just about the ending or the...
I don't know that the movie is trying to equate that with the loss of innocence of this child.
I didn't.
I don't know
think
if it
that
is,
when
but-
I was- when I saw that,
To me,
yeah.
the Brexit thing of like the isolation of England and those aspects made sense politically and socially.
Yeah.
But this
Mm.
kid's journey I don't
No.
think reflects the journey of England at all.
Yeah, I don't get the connection. Really.
Yeah, me neither.
Do we want to try 28 weeks later Letterboxd or...
I have one for 28 years
Oh,
as
do
well
you?
that I saved. Yeah, this is from Joe.
What are Joe's favorite movies?
Babylon,
cool.
I like Babylon.
Nosferatu,
Which one?
The OG or the one of
new
the one of the remakes?
Yeah,
The
he's-
new-
the newest one.
It's alright.
I've
It's
seen
good.
it
It's a good movie.
6 times already.
Oh.
Jesus.
Queer.
Interesting.
Okay.
That's
It's a good movie.
that's a William S. Burroughs novel.
Hmm.
It's an adaptation. It's with James Bond.
Oh, really?
And Weapons,
Okay.
the new.
I still have to go see that.
Me too. I really want to see that.
I have to watch Barbarians also.
So good movies, good favorites. I mean, all contemporary. So the guy likes new movies, I guess. Anyways, 28 years later expands on the atmospheric haunting world building and the emotional depth within these new characters. Danny Boyle and Alex Garland are the post-apocalyptic dream team. I'll pause there. I kind of agree. I think the only movie that rivals 28 Days and 28 Years, in my opinion, is probably Mad Max.
Yeah, sure.
No
Well, if
other
you're talking post-apocalyptic.
post-apocalypse,
Okay,
not
yeah.
not just post-apocalypse
Yeah.
in general.
Then it's Mad Max, though. It has to be.
Yeah, Mad
But-
Max kind of...
Yeah, there's no
better,
other
yeah.
choice.
What about
the
Tank Girl?
world is too big.
I haven't seen it.
Dude, that rules.
It's on my list. I haven't
Gotta
seen
check it
though.
out.
It's better than Mad Max.
Okay, maybe not better, but it's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Have you seen Doomsday Generation?
No.
I feel like you really like that direct. We'll talk about that later.
Generation.
I can't wait to see where this franchise leads with Naya DaCosta. That's the new director. It's raw, nerve-wracking, grotesque, and completely batshit. Infected. Just as ferocious and yet even more brutal and grimy as ever. It's beautifully shot, especially the sequence with the multiple iPhone rig.
Yeah, that's cool.
Excuse me. The score is bone-tingling, and it goes pretty gnarly with the action, gore, and blood. All in all, it's one of the most beautiful and most devastating horror films of the year. I don't think it has much competition, to be honest, this year.
For horror movies like that?
Yeah, apart from Weapons, which we haven't seen, but it has been
Mhm.
getting rave reviews.
Yeah.
All-timer performances from the actors. Ralph Fiennes, everyone loves Ralph Fiennes. I agree, I also love him. Felt my soul leaving my body when the bone temple sequence. That is his review.
Okay.
What about your 28 weeks?
I don't have one. I was like, do we even want to check that?
I don't know if we need to.
I don't know if we need to.
Yeah.
I'll
Good
read-
guns. Guns are nice.
Just one. How about one?
I'll read the top rated 28 weeks review of all time. How about that?
Hell yeah.
Well, make sure it's good
Sort by
first there.
All time popular. No, I'm reading it no matter what.
Well, no, don't like click on it. Make sure it's not like 2 fucking pages long there.
Make sure it's just not
No, it's
in
it's
order.
gonna be a one-liner.
Okay.
It's by Adam Bolt,
Adam
who has
Bolt.
no favorites,
Oh,
but they are a professional kino critic and a 5-time Oscar winner. Apparently,
Okay.
I've never heard of them.
Adam Bolt?
They gave 28 weeks later 3 stars, and they say, as usual, kids ruin everything.
Yeah.
okay.
And that's
It's true.
That's the top
Top
rated.
comment.
They kinda do.
Top fucking comment.
And then the second most rated starts with the line from the movie: "The U.S. Army is responsible for your safety. God help us all."
Oh shit! Actually, no. Adam Bolt, known for Human Nature, Years of Living Dangerously, and Inside Job, won 1 Primetime Emmy, 3 wins, and 5 total nominations.
What is he though?
He's a producer
Okay.
for a few like documentaries.
Yeah, I was gonna say those sound like documentaries.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. All right then.
Yeah, personals. Our
Um,
reviews.
Yeah.
What are we thinking here?
You go. You
Me?
go first there.
I like 28 days later. I'm gonna give it an 8. 28 weeks later, I'm gonna give it a 3.5. 28 years later, I'm gonna give it a 7. No explanation.
That's
All right.
okay.
Dante, fire him off.
28 days is 8.5 for sure.
Nice.
Bordering on 9.
Very cool.
But 9 you got for me 9 you have to be best movie ever made. But like not influential.
Sure.
Like Barbie.
Cat in the Hat.
Shut up. Weeks I'm giving a 5.
Okay.
It's average.
Okay.
It's average. I enjoyed it. It's
Yeah.
entertaining. And years I give a straight 7.5.
Days 8.
Yeah.
Weeks 5.5, 6. Because I like whatever. I like the helicopter thing. That's kind of cool. For me personally, years 5. It was okay. No, I mean it was middle of the road. You know,
I
it was
changed my
good.
review to years. It's 8. Fuck 7.5. It's 8.
It's middle of the road.
You're crazy.
All right. Well,
28 days.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
hell yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
I think
Perfect.
I think it's a perfect movie. I think it is the
Mm.
perfect zombie.
You think it's one of the best movies ever made?
I think it is the best zombie movie ever made.
Okay.
Genre specific, it's a 10 out of 10.
Sure.
Okay.
Genre specific 10 out of 10.
It's also one of my favorite movies of all time, so
Right.
I'm sticking to the 10
Sure.
out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. On your letterbox?
5 out of 5. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
28 weeks, 5. I agree with Dante. It's an average. It's not bad. I just think being part of this franchise does it a disservice. I think as a standalone action, it would have been more. Would have been better received. It's just an action movie. It's average.
It's entertaining.
Yeah,
entertainment.
exactly. It's
That's
average.
it.
Yeah. And 28 years, I would give a 9.
Really?
Whoa.
I think it is very close to being as good as 28 Days.
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, we actually liked it so much that when we were leaving the theater, we're like, fuck it, we're not talking about it. We're gonna talk about it now. We need to talk about it now.
Yeah, I think Danny Boyle and Alex Garland are a fucking combo, man.
Danny Boyle rules, though.
I mean,
Danny
they're-
Boyle's
yeah.
good.
All right.
He's my top watched director this year on Letterboxd.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen 5 of his movies. That's the most.
I prefer Train Spotting a lot more.
Yeah, Trainspotting.
Trainspotting
Awesome.
rules. Yeah,
Like, very
it's
funny.
the-
I prefer this over Trainspotting.
So I was worried about 28 years later
Yeah.
because I watched T2,
Mm-hmm.
the sequel to
right,
Trainspotting.
and you didn't like it.
Half of it is just flashbacks to Trainspotting.
Yeah, I didn't like. Yeah.
Half of the sequel is just literally
Yeah.
reused footage from the first one in flashback. I'm like, this isn't even a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a
What's the
recap
point of this?
episode.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, this is just a last time on. Like, what the fuck is this? So I was really hoping.
Last time on.
I was really-
Shitty Manchester.
Yeah, I was really hoping 28 Years wouldn't do that.
Right.
So I was happy to see the only footage they used from previous movies was from actually 28 weeks later. In the montage of like the military marching, the medieval archers, there's a few shots of the sniper on the roof from 28 weeks.
Right. Oh, is there?
They reuse
Oh, I
it
didn't notice that.
as a little nod. But that's the only time they reuse footage. So
Cool.
Thanks for joining us. The Monolith Film Club Film Podcast, whatever you want to call it.
Club. Baby.
Catch us wherever you get your podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, wherever. If you have any movies you want us to review, put it in the comments, write us a DM, whatever. We'll have merch out eventually one day, so keep your eye on for that. And like, subscribe, whatever, all that bullshit. Peace out. Bye.